set. 5500. 3000. Rotate.
Well, hello there. Fancy seeing you guys here on a Saturday afternoon where I was supposed to be out flying real life work, but decided I didn't know if I wanted to go or not, so I put my trip on the trade board. And to be honest with you, I was actually logging back in to take it off the trade board, but somebody had already picked it up. So we get the weekend off, chat. What do you know? And I was like, we got to make the best of it because not flying in real life means you're not getting paid in real life either, so we got to have a lot of fun this weekend to make it worthwhile. And I said, what more fun can we have other than flying a 727 into the heart of a Boston virtual event with thousands of aircraft flying around, flying a 3-crew airplane, 1 crew while streaming? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Now, I will say this is going to be quite the challenge. If I was not streaming and just doing this on my own, I would be. It would take a lot of focus and effort. I'm going to try to do my best while streaming and staying engaged with you guys. But as you know, there's an event going on here on the East Coast. There's a lot happening. This airplane is very demanding, but I figured this would be kind of a good video to maybe if you're nervous or you're not sure if you want to take this airplane into live air traffic situations that maybe this will help you out. Who knows? Or maybe we'll fail miserably and you'll never fly the 727 again. So anyway, let's go ahead and have some fun. Pilots for Pause, welcome to Private Pilot. Pilots for Pause. I remember that from a while ago, man. Appreciate the support. Thanks for joining the channel and becoming a member here as a private pilot. Appreciate you. Fubar's in the house. McAllen here. PMDG 742 incoming. Wait, officially, McAllen? Wait. Where are you just saying that to get me excited? Or is that officially announced somewhere? Tim K, good to see you. Greg Feaster, Tri-Jet Sim Pilot, what's up? Good to see you, man. I used to work ramp at Denver every morning. DC8, oh geez. Zippy Zapple in the house. Good to see you, my friend. A message from El Jefe, don't crash the jet. Couldn't be there in person. Something about American prisons being bad. Zippy, what's up? Good to see you, man. Many more in chat. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. So I did get, I've been working on my model matching and trying to get more stuff set up. I think I've got more set up. Now, what I am going to do right now is I'm going to adjust the sound of the other aircraft volume because right now that's a little bit loud. We're going to knock this puppy down here. How about 10 right there? That sounds good. Oh, much better, much better. There's a lot of noise going on in the background. But this should be fun. Emory Worldwide. For those of you that know, you know. So, Tri-Jet Sim Pilot, you know, my man. Emory Worldwide. Call sign Emory today. The headquarters was what, in Dayton, Ohio, I believe. So Dayton, Ohio's pretty mid. There's a Dayton scenery, but I didn't want to fly from Dayton. So we're flying from Syracuse, New York. It's a short enough flight. I hope my flight plan is properly set up for this. We're slant whiskey. We'll talk to ground. We're going to have to take extra couple 1,000 pounds of gas. I have an alternate of Portland, Maine. I was going to do 2 legs. I really don't know. I have a feeling this is going to just take a lot longer than initially planned, so we might just do the 1 leg. But we're going to try to be Johnny on the spot and manage this aircraft right into the heart of a Dunkin' Donuts fest in Boston. So, are we flying any powdered sugar today? Flight Sim guy, no, I think we're loaded up with Dunkin' Donuts coffee, K-Cups, and some flour is what they're telling me to make donuts. So it's unmarked boxes of flour, but I don't know, Lauren. Is it illicit or not? They told me it's for the Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know, but there's no markings on it. Looks like flour to me. Boston green tea. Ooh, Bob Running. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Dayton had the one side of the airport to themselves. Yeah, okay, so it was Dayton. Yeah, they owned pretty much that side of the airport. But there is actually a Dayton scenery. We might have to fly out of Dayton just because this is a very nostalgic livery for a lot of y'all that know about Emory Worldwide. So they had everything from turboprops and other jets, and just pretty. It's just awesome to see this color back flying around because green's my favorite color. So green looking good here. Look at that little. What's that little situation going on there? A little Citation CJ4 blasting off. Wow, you can see somebody on departure over there. That's cool. Okay, so I think I'm getting my model matching set up. Is the Microsoft, I guess the only question I have, I think the last priority should be the Microsoft generics, right? Then I have like all my FSLTL, my IVEO situation. I think I have it set up right. Dom Pellegrino dropping in with 10 gifted memberships to the channel. Dom, good to see you, my man. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate the 10 gifted memberships. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and hope you continue to enjoy your weekend as we got another, it's day's coming to an end here. 3:40 on the East Coast, so this is going to be a fun one. All right, chat. Emory Worldwide ceased operation in 2001 after all its aircraft were grounded for 100 plus. Yes, there was multiple accidents that led to the ultimate closure of Emory Worldwide, and that had to do with mechanicals. They had two. I think the last 2 crashes were mechanical related, and then that triggered the safety inspection, and there was 100 plus violations that ended up grounding the whole fleet, and that was pretty much the nail in the coffin for Emory Worldwide. So clearly the FAA hasn't seen our Columbia ops. Yeah, I know. Man, so this is different though. This is the first time we've flown the 727 in the United States, so it'll be less dramatic from the flying aspect as far as landing on short runways and stuff. This is going to be much more of a realistic scenario where we have to properly fuel plan, we have to properly manage the aircraft energy in a high traffic, high stress environment. So without further ado, let's at least get this sucker powered up and get out of here. We'll go ahead and I'm going to connect ground power because I don't know what's going to take how long this is going to take here, if we got to wait for anything. So let's go ahead and connect the ground power. So how we get in the airplane is we take the belt, or not the belt, either the belt loader if you're a spring chicken. If not, you got to get the air stairs over there so you can climb in. And unless you're my buddy Brad, you just can jump up, vertical that, grab onto the door and climb in. But I guess the door would have to be open. So yeah, you really need the belt loader or the stairs. Get in the door, and then we will connect ground power, which it's connected. With ground power connected, we'll go ahead and get the battery switch on, and then we shall go right into external power on. It's going to boot up. I'll make sure the sim sounds are right. Migs gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Migs, very kind of you, sir. Thank you so much for the support here on the channel. Appreciate that. If you pick a membership up from Migs, make sure you shout them out and say thank you as well. Martin Kilowatts in the house. Thanks for the €5 donation, dude. Appreciate that. Been getting really confident in flying the 727 on Microsoft. Thanks to your streams. Have a good flight, Captain. Greets from Austria. Ooh, man, flying the 727 around Austria. That's got to be some beautiful flying. Appreciate the $5 super chat, Martin. Very kind of you. All right, let's go ahead. We'll get galley power 1 and 2 on. We're on ground power only. We'll look at this panel here, forward entry. We're going to come down to our hydraulics so we can pressurize and open up our cargo door. Hydraulic pressure is coming online. I'm going to just go ahead and flick the switch here. Master power on. Open that sucker up. I don't know why. I love doing this. Let's get the cargo loaded up. Don't flame out like last time. I'm really going to try not to. We're going to have to bring a lot of extra gas. Trijet says it was 10% freight, 90% mail when I was unloading Embry's. Very cool, Trijet. Very cool. Gosh, that's so loud in my ears. Is that loud for you guys? How's the sim? Do you want me to turn the sim down? Because that's very loud for me. Oh yeah, Microsoft sim sounds are at 92. Let's knock these puppies down to like 50 for right now. We can knock those puppies down. More gifted memberships coming in here. What do we got? We got Lucas Bunchin. Are you related to Giselle Bunchin? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships as well. Appreciate the support. Thrustset also gifting 5 memberships to the channel. And Fireflyer 1002 with the 10 gifted memberships. You guys, I really appreciate the love today. Thank you so much for all the support and spreading that love throughout the community with gifted memberships. Thank you all so much for your contributions here on the channel. Without you, this channel really wouldn't be rolling. So, all right, we got our cargo open. We've got, I'm going to open the aft air stair because why not? It's just cool. We got the aft air stair coming up here. Liam, thanks for the 51 months of support. Wow, I guess I got to get that 60-month emoji ready. Love seeing this aircraft, Liam. Thank you so much for 51 months of support. I'm glad you enjoy seeing it because I sure like flying it, my man. Sure like flying it. Ooh, you know what? I think that we actually just hit a new emoji edition, I think, with all you gifted memberships. Man, oh man, we have to take a look at that. All right, that looks good. Let's go to pre-flight. Let's download the sim brief, Syracuse, Boston. We're going to real-time start the loading of that. Fuel, this is what it's got planned. We're going to take a little bit extra. We're going to go ahead and go 85s across the board. 85s across the board. As close as I can get it. That looks good. 7 minutes. And that should start loading up as well. We'll go ahead and pull this. Virtual Flight Diaries. Geez, the seas of green today. Virtual Flight Diaries. Thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Man, everybody's going to be green today. Everybody's going to be green today. Virtual Flight Diaries, thank you so much, man. I appreciate those gifted memberships as well, dude. Very kind. All right, ground interconnect. We'll test that. Let's get this up and running. While we're looking at the fuel, we're going to wait for that to finish fueling before we do any pump stuff. There's our ground interconnect. The pressure is working. We'll close the ground interconnect. We got the B's on. Let's go System A. Standby. Reclose. Checks. And green light is out. Forward entry, upper cargo, and aft air stair. That looks normal. Looking at the rest of the overhead while we're here, we're going to go ahead. We don't have a squawk code. We're going to have to pick up Syracuse on the squawk code. Let's go ahead and do a lamp test here. We'll do the overheat, power on test. That looks good. And then you can check these lights individually. Those all look good. Probe heats. And then we'll turn those back off before takeoff. That looks good. Windshield wiper is off. Rain repellent. We don't need any of that nonsense. No smoking. Seatbelt sign can come on. We are flying not Aerosucra, so seatbelt sign's on. Navigation is on. No other lights required on the overhead. We'll leave that main gear skid as is. Let's close this. And before we get too carried away, let's go ahead and get our master avionics switches on here. And let's open up the cockpit windows because it's getting a little bit hot up in here with the ground power over on the cargo ramp. We got no air over here on the cargo ramp, so we got to open up the windows. Kanopi with the €3 donation. Our love for the V1 Nation never flames out. Unlike our Aerosucra flying, where we flamed out #1 on short final at, what, 500 feet? That was epic. If you haven't seen that stream, just go watch it. The whole stream was probably, I've done, what, maybe five streams in the 7.2 now. I think that one was the most fun. It was just absolutely wild. From cutting off El Jefe, departing out of the crazy airport that claimed 2 group flight members on the way in, including Gustavo, who's not here to defend himself, so let's talk about him behind his back. He crashed his 737 going into that airport, flaming out on short final and doing a low-level illegal circle to land at 300 feet. Absolutely awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for the support. V1 has left his job at Aerosucra. No, we haven't left our job. We're just taking a break. We're taking a break. Migs, thanks for the 13 Canadian super chat, man. Appreciate you. If we can't get paid in real life, we get paid in real fake life with Sketchy 727 Ops. Am I right? Migs, my man. Absolutely, Migs. Thank you so much for that $14 super chat. Very kind of you. I appreciate the support, man. Really, really appreciate you, Migs. You've been around the channel a long time as well. I know it. All right, we got to actually do some stuff here, chat. So I'm going to go ahead and before I even turn on the SIVA INS, I need to launch Navigraph because we're going to need that for sure. So let me get my Navigraph up. We're going to look at our route here. I've had to handpick this route because we're slant whiskey. We don't have any of the juice, okay? We got no juice. We got no GPS juice. So we need to do this properly. Let's import a flight from SimBrief. This is Syracuse, Boston. I'm hoping they will let us fly this as planned. We'll see what they have in store for us. It's basically a vector departure to Romeo Kilo Alpha, a VOR, an airway with 3 fixes. Or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 fixes, a VOR, and then Norwich, which is another VOR here, and then this leads us into the Norwich arrival into Boston. There's only 2 non-RNAV arrivals in Boston, and when you're flying this airplane around, you got to make sure you're not doing RNAV. And what I mean by RNAV, this is very important. I'm going to show you just because it's that important here. Let's go to Boston, look at the charts and arrivals. If you look at the arrivals, actually, I just want to look at, can I just look at like normal all the arrivals? Why does this always happen to me? Charts. There we go. Stars. RNAV can't do it. RNAV can't do it. RNAV can't do it. RNAV can't do it. So you got the Wounds and the Norwich, and I actually thought we were on the Norwich. I guess we filed on the Wounds. I thought we filed on the Norwich. We'll have to check with our flight plan because I'm pretty sure I filed the Norwich arrival. So if you're flying this around, even with SIVA, you really shouldn't be doing this one here. So Lauren's in the house. Thank you, Lauren. Wounds is for props. Okay, well then that ain't gonna happen, right? So don't fly prop only. Sometimes it says that props. Yeah, we'll try our best. We'll see what clearance says here. We'll give them a call, and then we'll power up the SIVA, and then we'll load the SIVA. That way we only have to do it one time. We don't want to be doing this multiple times, you know what I'm saying? Lucas Bunchin, thanks for the $10 or the 10 rupee super chat. Yes, I'm actually related. My dad's great-grandpa was a brother of her great-grandpa. I don't know if you're trying to pull a fast one on me, but if you're not, that's absolutely awesome, dude. And even if you are trying to pull one, it's still really funny. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate the support here. Okay, let's give them a call. Our radios are powered up, and we have Syracuse ground online. We have ATIS information. click it. Echo, ATIS information Echo. Syracuse ground is on 121.7, and I'm probably just going to start using my regular radio switch so you don't have to listen to me. 21.7 is up. Make sure our audio is on. Pro tip, when you're flying on a network, make sure your actual audio is on so you can listen. And we still don't have any... Why don't I have any radio? That's not good. I'm not getting any radio. Oh, how many times do we have to do this? You want to turn your radio on. VHF 1, 2, and put that there. Now we have proper radios. And let's also pull up our...
United 2137, you're clear to the Chicago O'Hare Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure. Radar vector Syracuse, and is filed. Maintain 4,000, departure frequency 126.12, squawk 3536.
Alright, let's get ready to copy this.
Clear Chicago by the Syracuse 2, radar vector Syracuse, and is filed. 4,000, initial departures on 126.125, squawk 3536, United 2137.
Yeah, the 2137 readback correct.
Alright, here we go. Syracuse ground, good afternoon. Emory 357. With information Echo, like to pick up our clearance to Boston, please.
Emory 357.
Cross your fingers, chat.
You are clear to the Boston Airport, correction, standby.
Emory 357, roger. He saw that we're filed all jacked up here. Lauren, I need an official ATC dispatch center in the Discord. So whenever I have a flight I want to do that's not standard, I can just like submit it and then you can file me. He just saw that we're not RNAV. It's like, what the hell is this? Wounds too? We got a full route incoming. Expect Albany.
Number 420.
What's GDM? Goldman?
Short runway 33.
November 420, Hotel Foxtrot. Cross runway 33 and monitor tower 120.3.
Cross runway 33 and monitor
It's okay if it's a different reject. As long as we have a proper non-RNAV route, we can do it. We can do any non-RNAV route. We just got to make sure we don't get thrown on a GPS airway here.
Emory 357, it's roughly a 20 to 30 minute delay to get to Boston right now. Are you okay with that?
That's fine with Emory 357.
Yeah, Emory 357, you're cleared to the Boston Logan Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure. Radar vectors Romeo Kilo Alpha, then as filed.
Oh, wow.
Maintain 4,000, expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.12, squawk 4650.
Wow, if I only knew what we filed. All right, clear to Boston, Syracuse 2, radar vectors, Romeo Kilo Alpha as filed, 4,000, 230 and 10. Departures 2612, squawking 4650 for Emory 357.
Emory 357, readback correct. You made my life easy.
Thanks. And for that that delay to Boston, do you want us to stay on the ramp until y'all are ready, or can we go shut down near the runway somewhere?
I have a taxiway that I was going to line you up on, or I can just have them app-wrecking you now.
That's fine. We'll I'll tell you what. We'll get loaded up, ready to go, and then we'll just bring some extra gas. We'll be ready to where you can put us wherever you want us.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're as filed, which is good. Now I need to figure out what we're filed here, because for some reason I don't know why we have the Norwich on there. So let me look at my sim brief. So this is what I hate about the previous. Like I can't find what I filed.
Remember 420
I used to
Hotel
love the
Foxtrot,
other
monitor
thing. So
tower
we did file the wounds. So we did file the wounds. Okay, so that's on me. All right. Let's go to airport. Let's go to flight view sim brief OFP, and let's get this set up first. So we know it's already going to be a 30-minute delay, and this is just part of the game, right? This is just part of realism control. Did you declare the unmarked flower boxes? No, I didn't. All right, let me not mess this up. Let's get our highlighting on. I'm going to do our initial pause in, because we got a lot of waypoints. I like to use different colors. So initial pause will be our green ref, which is going to be over here at Syracuse. Oh, jeez.
Remember 52 Lima Mike, say again?
Hold on.
I look for
Okay.
to Manchester.
No, I don't want that.
Roger, 52 Lima Mike,
Holland.
clearance on request, standby.
There we go. This is what I want. That's going to be our initial pause. Okay, so now we're going to change the colors. This just helps me mentally when I'm loading the SIVA. I recommend doing it as well. And just so you don't end up doubling your waypoints and finding out halfway in flight that you screwed up the rest of your 9 waypoints. So RKA is 1. I'm going to do all of them, and we're going to see how many that would be. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Norwich is 8. And then we're on the arrival, and we really don't need any. So after Norwich, we'll then just put Boston. Okay, that'll be 9. So we're going to have 9 waypoints. So let's load them up. So 1, 2, 3.
Remember, 5-2 Lima Mike, you're cleared to the
4,
Manchester Airport via the
5,
Syracuse 2 departure, radar vectors LAMS, then as filed.
6,
Maintain 4,000, expect
7,
flight level 330,
don't use the
10 minutes
TOD.
after departure.
8 is
Departure
Norwich.
frequency,
That starts the
126.12,
arrival. At least we can use
537.1.
regular nav, conventional nav. And then our destination will be green of Boston in case we get that direct to, right? If we get a direct to Boston, we want to be able to do that. So that is what we've got to load. So get rid of the pencil. Oh, dang it. Come back here.
5-2 Lima Mike, read back correct.
And this is actually, I really don't mind having this 30-minute delay because this is very realistic. You know, you slow down, take your time, do it right now. Because if you don't do it right now, you're going to have all kinds of
Netted
issues.
167.
So into the standby, we're going to move this over to pause.
Call for taxi.
I'm actually going to just shut off the radio for now,
167, ready
so
for
we're not
sorry,
distracted.
clear.
We'll turn down the audio there. So we're in pause mode, and let's load in Syracuse Hancock. We should really use a reference point, but that's all right. North 43067. We'll insert that, followed by west 7606.4. Now remember, chat, you guys are just as responsible as I am for getting these waypoints correct. Okay, so we are positioned ready. Let's go ahead and move you to align. And move this over to desired track status. That's going to begin to count down. Now, while that's loading up, let's go look at the actual SID and see what we can put in our conventional nav radio. So the Syracuse departure, radar vectors to Rockdale, which is 12.6. We'll put that active on 1. 12.6 is active. Let's see if we get DME on number 2 just in case. 12.6 is active on 1 and 2. After Rockdale, we're on our own. So then let's go back to our map. Delancey is 12.1, so we'll put 12.1. And you know what? It is a radar vector, so let's just put 12.1 here because I want to back it up. So 12.1, standby 1 is ready for Delancey. After Delancey, was that Delaney? Delancey. Then we've got Kinston. Oh no, Kingston. This is actually Kingston. There's a difference between Kingston and Kinston. Don't call Kingston Kinston, and don't call Kinston Kingston. Pet peeve. ISO is Kinston. Everyone says Kingston. It drives me nuts. This is the true Kingston. 17.6. So this is as far as we can go with our nav radios. We don't have any more. So we've got primary 1 for Rockdale. Delancey ready to go on nav 2. We'll switch over to primary once we have DME on our standby number 2, so we already know we'll get it. After that, Kingston 17.6, and then from there it's off to Norwich, which is 110.0. And I used to, you can cheat, like you can kind of just put like this there. So if you remember, that's 11.0. So you don't have to look it up on the chart anymore, but we'll have our charts up. So our nav radios are set. Let's see if we can get our course line set up. It's going to be a radar vector to Rockdale. After the radar vector, we need to join this airway, which is impossible to read because you zoom in, it gets smaller. I believe that's the 130 radial. So I'll put Navigraph off the screen. We're going to dial in the 130 radial outbound. We'll never call Kingston Kingston, Captain. Also, the other way around, never going to happen. What? What's ever going to happen? Oh, the 200, the classic? Aw, I'll be very sad. All right, so 130 is set for that course line eventually out. That all looks good. And yeah, I think we are, oh, look at that, beautiful. Ready to nav align. So let's go back into our nav mode. I need you guys to verify with me. So 05, we got the highest possible accuracy. We'll move this into nav. We'll pull up our flight sim brief OFP. And we already did the green box, so now we're on waypoint 1, which is RKA. So select waypoint 1 and begin programming. Here we go, going heads down. North 4228.0. Insert west 7514.4. 7514.4. Insert waypoint 2. I'm going to try to move this down as I go down. Can I still? I guess I can't. Rockdale, Delancey. There we go. North 4210.7. Insert west 7457.4. Insert waypoint 3. Rimba. North 4203.2. Insert followed by west 7439.5. Insert waypoint 4 Prince. North 4158.4. Insert west 7428.2. Insert waypoint 5 Flips. North 4156.5. Insert west 7423.7. Insert waypoint 6 coming down here to Wheats. North 4151.4. Insert west 7411.9. Insert waypoint 7 Kingston. North 4139.9. Insert west 7349.3. Insert waypoint 8 Norwich, it's the last VOR. North 4133.4. Insert followed by west 7160.0. 7160.0. Insert waypoint 9 will be Boston Logan Airport. I hope we get a direct 2 out of the gate. Probably not going to happen. North 42218. Insert west 7100.4. Insert a fully loaded SIVA. My hand hurts from clicking. I'm like over here clicking the mouse extra hard. Do you guys ever do that? Okay. Our waypoints are in. We're going to bring you down to waypoint 1, 0 to 1. And distance time, 54 miles. That looks legit. So, that's all done. I think we're pretty much done with Navigraph at this point. We'll get Navigraph off the screen. We'll get that out of here. Let's take a look at our fuel. Looks like we got everything on board. Let's go ahead and, I tell you what, let's make a fuel adjustment. Let's add an extra 1,000 pounds. So let's add another 500 to each side. We'll do, well, that's it. We'll do 1,500 pounds. There we go. We'll just add another 27 seconds worth of fuel. All right, once that is done, let's go to our takeoff. We'll download the current weather. Minimum takeoff remaining, or takeoff runway available 7,000 feet. We got that. Max runway is 174.9, or below that 168.2. All right, let's go ahead and set EPR and trim. We'll set the speeds. V2 can't be below VR, so that's a bug. Let's pull out our regular charge. Church, Trebek. SYR, Syracuse. Winglet's in the house. Hey, what's going on, man? You're not flying today? It's a weekend. You should be flying. You don't got the seniority to hold weekends off. Get out of here. Just kidding, man. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. All right, taxi is right here. Full screen you. And then I'm just going to do... Syracuse, SID, Syracuse 2, full screen. And it's initial altitude of 4,000 feet on a radar vector. So that all looks good. I'll zoom you in. We're sitting over here at the cargo. That's done. Magic Barrel Ref is set. We'll set 4,000 in our altitude window. We'll get rid of our clipboard. Let's fire up the APU. We'll get one boost pump on in each tank. We'll go ahead and we'll do the fire test, be proper. 23%, baby. The Guppy has its perks. Oh, yeah. 23%. Dang good. That's good, dude. All right, 2 resets of the APU, right? And let's go ahead and turn it on and start her up. We'll monitor.
Roger, 28 by Yankee, Mike, Lima across 3, citation 0, Bravo, Eagle.
And ground citation 526 Golf Mike back with you, looking to pick up IFR to Bradley. Citation 526 Golf Mike, clearance on request standby.
Let that come up to speed. Has ATC, oh yeah, they did, 4650. Thank you. Let's go ahead and put that up top. 4650. 4650. We'll just leave it off for right now.
American 5828, monitor tower.
4650 is up on the squawk code, and actually our departure is going to be 2612. So I'll put that over here.
Air 3585. Taxi via Mike Alpha, cross runway 33.
We're on 21.7. Tower is going to be 20.3.
And JetBlue 527, follow the Comair in front of you, cross runway 33.
Comair. Love it.
We'll follow the Comair across the 33.
Alright, get you on.
E9167, ready for taxi.
Number 52 Lima Mike, monitor tower.
APU, we'll turn off the galley power. Let's go ahead and get the engine 2 and APU bleed and packs
FedEx
on.
167.
Open the cooling doors. That's the wrong direction. Have we loaded up the extra fuel? We have, Migs. Yes, we just threw on an extra 1,000, even on top of the other 1,500 that we took. And I'm going to verify our fuel here before we push back with the OFP. Make sure we got everything we need. All right, cooling doors are full open. Packs are coming up. We're going up to 230. That's as high as we can get on this low airway. 23,000 feet is going to be 0.5. Really? Let's just call it 1,000 feet in case we're up to 24. So landing altitude is 100 feet. 230, 1,000. That looks good. We're in ground mode, and we're about ready to start up. So let's go ahead and close the cargo doors. We're loaded up with mail, some Dunkin' Donuts, K-Cups, and some flour for the donuts. Is the Siva not active enough to fly RNAV rivals? No, Thruset, it's not. Now, I don't know if game-wise, if it is, like in the sim.
167, Roger, standby.
In real life, though, this was not, no, it was not for RNAV arrival. You could probably get away with it if there's only like 4 or 5 fixes, but it's not authorized for that. Zippy, I had, so your other one, I couldn't read it. But Zippy, I have, I can probably add it because we have just all of the generous membership donations. I can add it again anyway. I put in this one, Saboteur. Apparently there's a game called the Saboteur, and I put a Saboteur emoji in there for you guys in chat that always sabotage me. But Zippy, remind me when I get to cruise, because I will reload. If you have a different one, I can load it, or I can do the Supra one. But we want to do it today because I think we just hit our membership, the next tier for getting another membership.
Roughly 20
all right, doors closed. Power is
Yep.
off. Let's go ahead and close that door.
To the Boston Logan Airport via the Syracuse
Let's go ahead
2
and
departure.
close up the other
Radar
doors
vectors
here. We'll close
Syracuse,
the
Sierra
aft
Yankee
stair
Romeo.
and forward entry.
Join Tango 6082 Maria, Mike Alpha Romeo
What's up,
India
James?
Alpha.
NASA X15, good to see you, dude.
Honk,
So if the SIVA is
Papa
RMP5
Oscar
friendly, but not
November
the
Charlie
RMP1 for
Tango,
SIDSTAR and
J-Fun
.3.
2 arrival.
Martin, correct?
Maintain 4,000,
And that's,
expect
now remember,
flight
that's
level
to
230,
real
10
world
faster.
specs.
Departure
I don't
frequency
know,
126.12,
I don't see why
squawk
you couldn't use it
5376.
in Microsoft Flight Simulator to run the RMP arrival. Now, I don't know. You'd have to actually see how it would fly it if you added a couple fixes. You won't have VNAV, right? But theoretically, you could just put in the fixes in your SIVA,
PDC, I can say
and you
it
could
slowly
fly
if
an
you want.
RNAV arrival. But most RNAV arrivals have, 15, 20 waypoints. You can only hold 9, plus your hold flight plan. So now you can recycle. You can recycle waypoints, but that's a lot of typing. Too much typing for me. Too much typing for me. We'll do it, Zippy. We'll do it.
167
All right.
taxi.
That's closed up. Let's go ahead and pull the chocks and cones.
Yeah, 167,
we
I know,
off
I
bus,
see you.
right?
I'm
We're not
just
on the
trying to
ground
figure out,
power. We aren't. We don't
some
want to
ground
shock
movement.
anybody. So
I'll
let's
get
go ahead
to it.
and
no problem.
remove
Wanna
the
do
ground
that.
power.
Sorry.
We'll go ahead and get the beacon light on. Oh, I wanted to double check fuel though real quick before I do that. Fuel boost pumps on, 1 on each tank. We got electrics 1 and 2, that's on. We could do a 2-engine taxi. Let's do a 2-engine taxi. You want to do that, chat? We'll do a 1 and 2. Or I'm sorry, we'll do a 1 and 3 taxi out. Galley power is off. Let me check total fuel on these numbers. Right now, we should be loaded with 27,000 pounds. The Simbri fuel required, block fuel was, stand by.
167, runway 28, taxi via Alpha Whiskey, hold short runway 28.
21.7. So 21.7 was planned, and we have, how much did I say?
Sorry, you said
27.
taxi
So that should be
Alpha
plenty of
Whiskey,
extra.
hold short,
Knock
going
on
to
wood,
a
we'll see.
wavy.
I don't know if we can do a power back with 1 and 2, but we'll give it a shot.
Yeah,
Lucas Bunkton, thanks for
167,
another
you're
$5
gonna take off
super
from
chat. Hey,
128.
Cat, can you do some total air
Okay,
cargo
right,
ups in
then,
Brazils? Yes.
which
Daily Mail
runway
run.
are you doing?
Yes,
Hold
Lucas.
short
The only reason I didn't do
Off the
any
28,
Brazil
I
stuff
just
today is
crossed
just
you
in
to the
light
side
of
of
recent
it.
events. I figured we just let that
Okay, okay.
chill out. Very sad situation unfolded yesterday there with that ATR crash. But yes, we will do some. There's some cool cargo liveries as well. Absolutely though. All right, beacons on. Let's start them up. I'm tired of chit chatting. We'll do 1 and 3. We'll see if we can power back. I don't know if we'll be able to. Let's go ahead and start 3. Here we go. Grounding 1.
November 626, Papa Mike.
Now we can turn up the sounds. %. Fuel. Clearjet Dog, yes. That's why I'm saying real life, no, you couldn't do it. But Microsoft Flight Sim, I really don't know. I don't know if there's tolerances built in or not. So it would be my recommendation to not do it. But if you're in a pinch and there's an RNAV arrival that has like 5 waypoints, you could probably get away with it. I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying use the tools available to you. Let's start on 3. Here we go. Grounding 1. On the rise. It's not out of the open. What's the runway length for us at Syracuse? Mix. That's a great question. Somebody look it up. Hold on. As soon as I put fuel in here, I'll pull out my charts. Fuel on. That might have been a little early. Hopefully we don't hot start. Yeah, only with windows open. I got the windows open, Pratt. It's hot in here. Cargo, man. You don't have ground air at the cargo, man. Take a look at that runway length. Yeah, 9,000 feet off of 2.8. So we should be good. We need 2.8 for performance. All right, we got 2 good starts. Let's go ahead and close up the windows for now. We're going to try. We might be able to make a right turn and just run over some rampers here. We'll see. All right, we got. Oh, I started with the packs on. That shouldn't happen. I probably would have overloaded the APU. Would have shut down real life. All right, let's go ahead and kill the engine to an APU bleed. And we need to generator up here. So Gen 1, we're out of freak today. Going the wrong direction. All right, generator 1. Gen 1 essential. Looking good. Now we're going to do Gen 3.
Ground, citation 6 12 line, just confirm we're still on request.
All right. We'll keep it on Gen 1. We'll do galley power 1. Let's come up here. Let's go ahead and close those two start switches. We'll put this on TARA. We don't even have a TCAS, but that's fine. Those will all stay off. And on the fuel panel, we'll do our 1 and 3. All pumps on. That's off. All pumps on. And we should, how would I do this here? Let's go ahead and turn, let's turn off. I was saying we should cross feed, right? Now, I'll tell you what. We'll leave these pumps off in the center tank. We'll burn down from the 1 and 3, and then we'll do our own fuel balance if need be. Engine 1, engine 2 pump will stay out. So that looks good. And we've got oil. Everything else looks good. All right, let's go ahead and kill the APU. APU's coming off. How do I start? I can cross bleed, right? I can cross bleed to 3, so we're going to cross bleed. We'll kill number 2, or kill the APU.
One on the box for 526 Golf Mike. 526 Golf Mike, read back correct.
So we need to spin around. I don't think we can power back with 2. I don't even know if that's authorized, but let's give it a shot. We're going to back up a little bit. Brakes released. We just need to get a little bit back. Here we go. Ground is clear. Back to go. Come on, baby. Not enough juice. That's pretty cool, though. Not enough juice with 1 and 3. So let's do a 1 and 3 left turn out. We're not going to look at the ground equipment we're about to run over. Since when do we care about authorization? That's a great point. All right, brakes are off. Let's juice it up. Taxi lights on. Not clear left. Not clear right. Takeoff config warning because we don't have the flaps out. I'll tell you what, nothing to see here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this view. Look, we even got a wing walker out there. We got a FedEx backing up too. That's juicy. Oh, Pratt PT6 for sure it can, but we're too heavy, and we've done it in the 7.2. That's why this is. I like this. You asked just earlier, is it worth the price? Absolutely, dude. For $42 or whatever this is, absolutely love this airplane. Quickly becoming my favorite airplane to fly in the sim, just because, not just because, but the 7.2 is also my favorite airplane.
Ground
So
66 Mike,
to have it, and then the way this airplane hand flies, the way it handles, it's quickly becoming my favorite. Is it perfect? No, absolutely
Number
not.
626 Papa Mike.
But it's a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it, and I definitely think it's worth
runway
the price.
28, taxi via Golf, hold short 28.
Is it too loud with that window?
Runway
open?
28, via Golf, short of 28 for 66 Golf Mike.
We're doing a flaps 15, 2, 5, 15. There's some flap sounds for old wing nut. I should have done the slats view. I need to buy my own slats view.
Syracuse ground, Syracuse ground TVM One Punch Alpha here, looking to open up our IFR clearance.
We are Romeo
At the
short of
airport.
Alpha, ready to taxi with ATIS information.
CBM 150, Tango Bravo, Syracuse ground, clear on standby. Standby for request, 150 Tango Bravo, thank you.
Syracuse ground, Emory 357 on Romeo, short of Alpha, ready to taxi with Foxtrot.
Taxi with Foxtrot.
Oh, hey, who blocked me? Check the mic, bro. We can pull up a little bit further. Are we on?
Number 626, Papa Mike, are you able to accept runway correction standby?
So this is the taxiway hold short, similar to a runway hold short line where it's double lines. A single line is your movement area. So right now I'm on a non-movement area.
167.
I can move as I want to. There's no ramp control, but you can't cross this line. This is the end of the non-movement area right here. So this is where we need clearance to cross.
Sorry, what was the frequency again? 120.3.
Yeah, Syracuse ground, Emory 357 on Romeo, short of Alpha with Foxtrot, ready taxi.
We're 66 Papa Mike. Question, so it's Emory 57 that called, right?
Oh, that's fair. Emory 357, Romeo, short Alpha with Fox.
Emory 357, taxi runway 28, taxi via Alpha Bravo Mike, hold short of Alpha.
All right, 28, taxi via Alpha Bravo Mike, and confirm you want us to hold short at Alpha for Emory 357. Hold short at Alpha. Okay. Wait, what? Alpha Bravo Mike, short Alpha. Ah, he wants us to go this way, Mike, and then back short of Alpha. Makes sense. I was like, how do I hold short of Alpha if the first taxiway in front of me is Alpha? Screw him up, let's roll. We'll get down there, we'll see what the line is like, and then we'll start at number 2. Nick, would you prefer cargo
Emory
packs?
357, hold short of Zulu 1 Alpha.
Hold short of Zulu 1 Alpha, Emory 357.
Number 66 Papa Mike, taxi via Zulu Alpha, cross runway 28, hold short 33.
What was I reading? Migs asked, what do you prefer,
Zulu
cargo or
Alpha
packs?
cross
Oh,
28,
I
hold
definitely
short
am going to prefer packs version, but I mean, it's not going to stop me from having a ton of fun. And to be honest with you, flying cargo the last couple of streams, it's been kind of a nice break from the norm, you know?
Emory 57 behind the Learjet, coming from your right.
Is that El Jefe?
taxi.
All right, behind the Learjet from the right, T taxi, Emory 357. There's the Lear. Oh, that's so cool. We'll turn off our taxi light as a indicator that we're giving way to you. No, I opened the right window. Is it too loud? It's not very loud for me, but if it's too loud for y'all, I can change. I can close it.
Secret ground FedEx 1557 on Quebec, short of Alpha ready taxi.
FedEx 1667, runway 28, taxi via Alpha
It's
cross
missing some
33.
landing gear.
Alpha cross 33, FedEx
Little
1667.
FedEx Heavy, a little Prime Air 73 over there.
Number 66 Papa Mike, cross 33.
But what I was saying is, yeah, it's been a nice, mix it up. Don't have to go to the terminals, doing the passenger nonsense, the gates all the time. It's kind of nice.
And ground citation 6 Gulf Mike,
Lot
did
more
you
room
ask us
for
if we could accept
creative,
something? We didn't catch the rest of that.
A lot more for creative content, too.
November 526 Gulf Mike, sorry, no, the disregard.
Max
Are you
volume
ready for
always,
taxi?
I want to get deaf.
Yeah, so we're coming
Ooh,
out
look
of
at that. Who's that?
Freeman
What's that?
and we're ready for taxi.
Ooh, that's a mid-air
November
A320.
526 Gulf Mike, runway 28, taxi.
He's doing a tactical
via,
departure, holding it in ground effect.
Yankee
He's
Mike
gonna pull
Lima,
straight
cross
up.
33. Yankee Mike Lima, cross 33 to runway 28, 6 Gulf Mike.
Circus ground, Giant 3126, ready to pick up IFR over to Boston.
Honestly, cargo ups have been some of the most outstanding streams on this channel for all the reasons, good, bad, ugly, you name it.
Giant
Biggs, I've been having so
3621,
much fun, man.
Syracuse grounds. Clearance is on
Just
request
the fact
standby.
that
It's going to be roughly a
yesterday-
20-minute wait once you're ready to taxi. Are you okay with that?
You know, flame out on short final, do a 2-engine landing. Being able to do our non-standard 200-foot circles. Wait, what's our taxi instructions? I shouldn't have entered it. We gotta make a left turn here somewhere. Where are my taxi instructions go? I posted them. You guys chatted it away on here. Alpha Bravo Mike, short of Alpha. Okay. We're going to runway 28. I'm gonna set runway heading here with my heading bug.
November 150 Tango Bravo. I have your clearance advisor ready to copy. Ready copy 150 Tango Bravo. 150 Tango Bravo, you're clear to the Nantucket Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure.
Nantucket,
Radar
huh?
vectors Albany, then it's
Thanks,
filed.
Lucas.
Maintain
ABM.
4000. Departure frequency 126.12, squawk 4652.
Bravo's coming up here. It's the second left.
Okay, TBM 150 Tango Bravo is clear to the Nantucket Airport via the Syracuse
Still
2
got
departure.
some just default
And then,
Dogo airplanes in there. I wonder
As
if I
filed,
messed
and
up.
climb maintain 4000, departure frequency is 126.12, and then can you get the squawk code one more time? Squawk 4652. 4652 for TBM 150 Tango Bravo, thank you.
It's a beautiful Syracuse. I can't remember who did it. I think it's on. I bought it off the INI manager. We flew the Fokkers in here. It was awesome. Any horses today? Every day, Andy B. We're a premier horse charter.
Emery 367, amend taxi instructions, runway 28, taxi via Sierra Mike Alpha, cross 33.
Sierra Mike Alpha, cross 33 for Emery 357. Sierra Mike Alpha. And we're crossing 33. So we're gonna go Sierra Mike Alpha, cross 33.
JetBlue 180, clearance on request standby. November 626, Papa Mike, monitor tower 120.3. Monitor 120.3.
You've been upgraded, Zippy, you're absolutely right.
November 526, Golf Mike, monitor tower 120.3. 20.3 to tower, 6 Golf Mike.
Gotta ask this guy for a cross bleed. Hang around for Emery 357. We still got a cross bleed an engine here. How's that delay for Boston looking?
Emery 357, no delay, you're good to go now.
Okay, thanks. Are we clear to do a cross bleed here on Sierra?
Yeah, sure.
Watch that. Alright, so I don't know how this is going to work. We're on Sierra, Mike, and then we're crossing. So let's go ahead and close the door. Let's get straight here. I'm going to come up to the panel. So engine bleed has got to be on. Packs are coming off. So we got 1 and 3 for the bleeds. We'll juice them up. I don't know which one it bleeds from. Got pressure. Grounding 1, or 2 rather. No start valve. That's not good. Let me get some more juice here. Turn you off. Can you cross?
3621 up, full route clearance, advisor ready copy.
Let's come back to the panel over here.
Ready
Alright,
copy, Giant
so
3621.
packs are off.
3621, you're
APB is
cleared
off.
to the Boston Logan Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure, radar vectors Syracuse, Sierra Yankee Romeo. Join
Fuel pumps
Tango
are off.
608 to Maria,
turn the fuel
Mike
pumps
Alpha
on.
Romeo India Alpha,
That shouldn't do it
direct
though. 4
Ponset,
fuel pumps are on.
Papa Oscar
There's no like
November
cross
Charlie
which I
Tango,
find interesting.
J-Fund 2 arrival,
Let's run these up.
maintain 4000, expect
Let's
flight
do
level 230, 10 minutes after
60%.
departure.
Here comes
Departure
Mike.
frequency
We've got
126.12.
pressure. We've got duct
Squawk
pressure,
4647.
So we should be able to go
RD Giant
round.
3621 clear to Boston via Syracuse 2, Syracuse Join Tango 608.
I got no
Mike Romeo
inward
India
rotation.
Alpha. Ponset. And Jason 2 arrival.
Surely I don't
Climb
need
maintain
that, do
4000. Expect 23. And departure 126.12. Squawk 1647.
Here's Alpha. we're
Giant
gonna cross.
3621 after
We can't cross.
Tango
number
608, it's Maria, Mike Alpha Romeo
Oh, that's
India
not
Alpha,
good.
and Squawk
You better
4647.
spin up that APU.
Copy that. After Tango 608, Maria, Mike Alpha Romeo India Alpha.
Well, good to
and
see you,
then
man. No,
Squawk
never get enough, my friend.
4647, Giant 3621.
Maybe you're supposed to
Giant
single
3621,
or
read that
double
correct.
engine taxi on like 1 and 2.
FedEx 1667, monitor tower 120.3.
120.3 FedEx 1667.
I bet you're supposed to taxi out on 1 and 2. I should have checked. Is our APU spooling up? Yeah, it's spooling up. Piedmont says 1 and 3 per my books. Piedmont, so what? Am I missing something, or is it just not modeled? Because I had the packs off, I had the bleeds open. Maybe I need to only do one bleed. Maybe it can't do it with dual bleeds. I panicked. I'm starting the APU because we're getting close to the runway. So 1 and 3 would make the most sense. Let's take a look at that APU. All right, it's up and running. I don't need the generator. Let's try that bleed on. Now let's ground 1. Ground 2. No start valve. Alright, something's happening. We gotta stop there. They're fully reworking the bleed, says Vladimir. Oh shoot, now it's turning. Now it's turning.
Syracuse Ground, good afternoon. Number 8
Maybe it
Kilo
just took a
Mike
second.
requesting taxi straight ahead to parking.
And fuel.
Number 8 Kilo Mike,
Come on, baby,
Syracuse
come on,
Ground,
baby. Light
taxi
off,
to
light
parking
off.
via Juliet.
Was it on off?
Juliet 8 Kilo Mike, thank you.
Oh. Maybe I didn't actually hit the switch.
Emory 357, monitor tower 120.3.
120.3, Emory 357. Thanks for the ATC. Alright, 20.3 is up. 2612 is our depart tour. I just heard it cut out, so I think we just got a good start. 2612 on standby. Yes, we did. We got a good start. That looks good.
FedEx
We got a sync
1667
Gen
Heavy,
2.
runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
It's in line.
28
Beautiful.
takeoff FedEx
Beautiful.
1667.
Galley power 3 and 4. Packs coming on. Engine 2 bleeds are coming off.
Emory 357 Syracuse Tower, good evening. Runway 28, line up and wait, caution, wake turbulence, departing heavy A300.
28 line up away, Emory 357. Alright, that's coming on. You're going off. And we're doing a lineup and wait. So,
Citation 6 Gulf Mike, contact
crew
departure.
manager,
Over to departure
before
now, 6 Gulf
taxi
Mike, hello.
checklist, please. Or before takeoff checklist. Let's set our Reaper and bugs too. We're looking for 2.09. Yeah, APU not needed for cross bleed. Just says bleed open and actually says to
Emory
shut down the
357, when I
interesting.
tell you to go, I'm going to need you to go exactly on that. We're going to go right to the edge of your departure window.
We'll be ready, Emory 357. Alright. Crew manager ready. He wants us ready. Flights are on. Yoga's in chat. Let's get up there. Let's not dilly-dally. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we going to be ready?
FedEx 1667 Heavy, contact departure. Have a great flight.
Hell yeah, we're going to be ready. brother.
Departure FedEx 1667, outgoing.
Let's get them spooled up. Holding them at 50. Burning that gas. Oh, I thought we were going to get a rolling takeoff here. Alright, I guess we'll hold. Bring them back. I don't want to burn all my gas. Okay, runway heading 280. Shoot, what's the SID? What's the SID? Syracuse says 280 heading, then vectors. Beautiful. 280 heading, vectors.
Emory
Let's
357,
go.
runway 28, clear for immediate takeoff.
2-way clear for me to take off, Emory 357. Here we go. Push them up. 2.09. Forward pressure on the stick. Power set. Airspeed's alive. Here we go, chat. Yeah, we need better. Oh, jeez, we need better outside sounds. Every time I go to that outside view, I'm disappointed. Now, bumpy runway. Bumpy runway. Oh, airspeed stagnation. What do you want? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Positive rate. Gear up. Fly width. Golly, I love this airplane.
Number 357, contact departure. Have a great flight.
Over to departure, number 357. Thanks for ATC. Still.
See ya.
2612. Departure, good afternoon. Emory 357, 1,200, climbing 4 on the Syracuse. Whatever it's called.
Emory 357, Q, departure, radar contact, turn left heading 180, climb maintain 10,000.
Left turn, 180, climb 10,000, Emory 357. All right, 180, climb 10,000.
Emory 357, actually, you can keep that left turn going direct from Rockdale, Romeo Kilo Alpha.
All right, direct Rockdale, Romeo Kilo Alpha, Emory 357. We get an initial heading for that until we pick it up here on our RMI.
Emory 357, we'll get the 2 year one runway here, you can fly heading 180 for now.
All right, 180 for now, Emory 357. So we're not quite picking up Rockdale, so that's a proper setup there. Just go ahead and ask for a heading.
987, FedEx 1667.
We'll have to verify we got the right frequency for Rockdale. We should be picking it up.
Emory 357, fly heading 160, so you pick it up.
160, Emory 357, next. Now we can pick it up in our SIVA. That's why we have it, and I'm going to set that up. But again, we're single crew here on a 3-person airplane, so I'm not going to mess with SIVA till I get the aircraft in where I need it to be. So we're 160. We're accelerating at 250 knots. Now I would love to continue hand flying this, but we have to utilize some automation here. Right when I get her at 250, we'll do a speed select, hold up to 10 thou. That looks pretty good. She's pretty much trimmed out. So let's come down here. Let's engage the autopilot, heading select, arm the altitude, IAS hold, and we're climbing out Rockdale. What did we say our Rockdale fix was? That's going to be, that's actually waypoint 1. So let's go ahead and waypoint 1. Desired track is 131. Let's go waypoint change 01 insert. Desired track 131. Okay, so let's go ahead and select aux nav.
And Syracuse, citation 6 Gulf Mike, they amended us to 9 for final. Is there any chance we can get at least 11 or higher?
We're out of here. All right, that's busy. Let's see if this airplane's busy. Hopefully we haven't piloted anything yet.
5, 6, Mike. Unfortunately, I've got it explicitly from the TMU that if you were going 1 or 2 trade comms over, I have to keep you under 10.
All right, flaps are up, gear is off. Bring that power back, 1.92.
All right. 6 Gulf Mike, we'll send them the fuel bill.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's not ideal, but unfortunately the center above you is getting absolutely hammered with traffic right now.
6 Gulf Mike, no worries. Thanks for guys for doing this. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, glad you
Music
enjoyed
on. Wait, you hear music?
Emory 357, just let me know when you pick it up.
Roger, number 357. We're actually navving now. Is this does this look right to you?
Yeah, it looks like you're headed right towards Rockdale.
Roger that. We're picking it up now. We're navving Rockdale, number 357. Oh, there is music on.
337, Roger. I'll start working on your handoff, but as soon as I get you over, they'll work on getting you higher. So you can contact Boston Center at 123.75 and have a great rest of your flight.
2375. Thanks for the ATC. We'll talk to you next time. 2375. I forgot I can change my radios down here, so I don't have to do that. 2375. The only problem with the SATEC panel here is it scrolls in like super little increments. Center, good afternoon. Emory 357, level 10,000.
Emory 357, Boston Center, climb maintain, level 230, clear direct onset.
All right, climbing flight level 230, and say that fix again for Emory 357.
Actually, sorry, you're on a different route. Disregard.
Disregard, Emory 357, Roger. Climb at 230. All right, 230 is set. We'll come down here.
Boston Center, good afternoon, American
Altitude R, IAS hold,
descending flight level 230.
push it up.
American 261, Boston Center, welcome to the party. I'll have lower for you shortly.
IAS is
Thank you,
definitely
sir.
not the
American
smoothest
61.
version, but hey, when you're flying freight, it's the easiest to manage for single pilot, in my opinion. Okay, so we actually just seem to be picking up the VOR now. There we go. So we are SIVA-ing properly. 23 is blue. We're going direct Rockdale. Absolutely juicy. Okay, that was a wild takeoff. A lot of work there. Can we get some likes? We didn't even hit 200 likes. We got 400 people watching 727 in a busy environment. I'm working hard. I'm working hard for you all. I'm working hard for your likes today. I'm about to go on vacation for like next week, so yeah, pretty much all of next week. You won't see me, so help me out and smash that like button. This guy in a 727 again.
American 261, shortcut for your clear direct Sea-Dog.
All right, so let's stay ahead of what we're doing. We are
American 261.
12.6. 12.1 is after Rockdale. I'm not getting any 12.1 yet. We're 36 miles
118.25
and 30 miles. So it's already been fixed. But there's a bug, not a bug, it's an improper, I guess you'd call it a bug. The INS, this isn't statute miles, not nautical miles. So that's why there's such a discrepancy between the VOR DME and the SIVA DME. That's why there's such a discrepancy, and I think it's already been noted. We are using INS, bike flies. We're using INS in combination with conventional nav. So on this departure was a perfect example. They gave us direct Rockdale, which we weren't picking up yet, but we put Rockdale in our INS. So we ended up just going INS nav to Rockdale. Now we're picking it up, and I can center up the HSI to track as well, back up my SIVA. Dale, I don't know. I think they're already aware of it, and I think it's already fixed for the next patch. I know there's a couple of things that are already fixed for the next patch that hasn't been out yet.
113 Mike Tango, descend via Rosie 2 arrival. They just changed to 3.5 to fly the 3.5 transition. The Manchester altimeter is 2984.
Descend via Rosie 2 arrival. Runway 35 transition, and Manchester altimeter is 2984. 113 Mike Tango.
Excuse me, Mike Tango, I'm sorry about that. You didn't file that. Just descend and maintain 1000 for me. Disregard all that.
Roger, descend and maintain 1000, November 113 Mike Tango.
Crossing 17,500.
C1, Charlie 101, descend and maintain 1000 with Syracuse altimeter 2994.
Oh my gosh!
2994 and down to 11.
I've just been talking for 5 minutes. So I was saying that
261, maintain flight level 2 tree.
our nav2 just picked up the second VOR, so we are now ready to switch over if need be, but the radial that we need to follow is 155, so we're going to INS it until we get the to from flip here, and then I'm going to try to fly it conventional with the HSI, but yesterday we had a bug where we couldn't get our heading, we couldn't fly heading after using the INS, which could definitely be problematic. So if we get that bug again, we'll probably end up having to disconnect from a network because we won't be able to give ourselves radar vectors. So anyway, Captain Chemtrails in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Some hardcore stuff, dude. I'm sweating, man. I'm sweating. This is a lot more work than I really feel like doing or should be doing, but it's fun. I love it. I love it. Okay, so there is our INS to from flip. We're going waypoint 1 to 2.
Double
but
257,
we-
kind of Boston approach,
We
118.25.
want to be on the radial 155.
118.25, Jupiter.
We'll see what happens here.
113 Mike Tango, kind of Boston approach, 124.9, good day.
We'll see what happens here with the INS.
Contact Boston approach. State of frequency again.
124.9.
A little bit of
124.9.
oscillation, 1,000 level off check.
Boston, hello, United 721, 5200 to 114 to.
Hey, 721 Boston, hello.
They add
Climb
dirt on
maintaining
this
level
livery. It looks a
230.
little extra dirty there on those
Copy that,
spoilers
this is
out
your
there,
United
doesn't it?
721.
All right, almost ready to level off. Alt, we'll do flight director on, heading, altitude hold on the flight director, just so we have a reference. Now, we are supposed to be on a 155 course. We'll see how it does. We're going to let it do its thing here. All right, we're leveling off.
Charlie
Let's go
101,
ahead and
contact Syracuse
engage
approach, 126.12, good
the
night.
auto throttle
12612.
for 300 and, well, we got to spin this up.
Yeah.
Bring back the power just a tad. So the only speed bug here that does auto throttle is the red one. We'll run this one all the way up. 325 indicator.
Boston
That
Center,
looks
good
good.
evening. Cathay
Engage,
890,
minor
passing
freak
flight
out.
level 280, inbound Minster.
Auto throttle's coming right
Cathay
back up.
819 Boston Center, descend via the J Fund 2, runway 22 left, Boston, altimeter 29
Hey,
83.
oh geez, we never turned those on.
Except for the J-Fund 2, runway 22 left, altimeter 2983,
What
Cathay
happened to our
890.
taxi checklist there, flight engineer? All our lights are off, except the ones that we need. Beautiful. 230, auto throttle's on. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Alright. Let's turn the sim down a little bit. Now that we can relax for a few moments.
Emory 357, shortcut for you if you can
Oh, boy.
take it. If not, just let me know. Clear directing Norwich.
Direct Norwich, we can take it. Emory 357, thank you. Okay, that is huge. So, direct Norwich.
Boston Center,
If our sim brief,
TDM 150
what
Tango
waypoint
Bravo
was
Whiskey
that? Norwich was
5500,
literally the
climbing
last one before
10,000,
Boston,
direct
so
Albany.
that's waypoint 8.
Number 150 Tango Bravo Boston
That's
Center.
waypoint 8, so that's huge.
Roger,
So
stand
let's
by.
go here. Let's go waypoint change, 08, insert.
American
Boom.
207, connect Boston
We're
Center.
navin
12
to Norwich, chat.
4.12.
All that work on the SIVA. Look at that beautiful attitude indicator there in the sun. I love that. I know it's kind of
Boston Center,
it's a weird. It's not the
124.12.
flat one, but I like this one. It just looks good. So throw everything out we did on the ground in the INS because we got direct Norwich, which is huge, and all of our HSI courses that we were looking at we don't have to worry about. But we don't have anything after Norwich.
150
We're
Tango
filed
Bravo
on the
Boston,
arrival.
Tango 290.
So
290,
we need to pull
TBM
up the
150
arrival,
Tango Bravo.
and like I said, staying ahead. If you don't stay ahead of this airplane, it's gonna eat your lunch up, and then it's gonna chew it up, spit it out in your face because it does not like it when you get behind. So we always got to stay ahead. Boston, I'm gonna do a couple things. What I love about this tab thing, I like to do this full screen. Then I'm just gonna do another tab here, and we got to pull up the arrival. And I'm actually gonna set up my needles for the arrival. We filed the wounds, which is interesting that they gave it to us, but I'm happy that we don't have to change it. So here we are. Norwich is going to be 110.0 on a 057 course line. So we're going to dial in the 057 course line. Well, actually, since we're going direct Norwich, I'll tell you what. Let's dial it in now. I'm pretty positive we're not going to pick it up right now. It's going to be 110.0.
Emory 357, connect Boston Center 124.12. Good night.
2412, good night. Thanks for the ATC, Emory 357. So, yeah. 2412 is up. Hold on, we'll come back to that. Stand by, chat. Engineers buying a beer in Boston. At least one, Captain Chemtrails. Who's this? I forget. Center, good afternoon. Emory 357, level 230.
Emory 357, Boston Center, roger.
Okay, so back to where we were. Norwich arrival, 110.0. Let's go ahead and go back down here. 110.0, we're not picking it up. I'm going to put 110.0 here in the NAV2 DME slot. So
Allegiant 26, connect
just have
Boston
extra
Center,
DME.
128.75.
After Norwich, we've got Providence is going to be a crossing radial that we're going to need to identify Fosty intersection. So it's going to be a good idea to have, I guess you can have Providence or Putnam. I'm going to use Providence 15.6 in the standby of 1. So standby of 1 is 15.6 in case we need it. That'll be for a cross radial identification here. And Providence also gives you hefty. Now, really, you can use DME, so 23.5, you're at Fosty. You don't need to cross radial, but situational awareness, if you need it, better have it and not need it, right? So we've got Providence standby number 2. We have both primary 110.0 to pick up Norwich. After Norwich, it's a 057. We're quite a ways out. If we look at our distance, we're still 110 miles out, so I'm just going to leave my HSI straight here so it looks like we're flying nice and straight. Once we start picking it up, I will set the course line for situational awareness. 057 inbound. We got an 11,000 at Jewett. That's an altitude we need to think about. And then we also have to think about the arrival or the approach, what they're going to give us. But while we're looking at Jewett, let's plan our descent. So we're at 11,000. 11 minus 23 is 12 times 3. That's 36. 36 miles from Jewett, we need to start coming down. This distance is only 11 miles here, so 36 minus 11 is 25. 25 miles from Norwich, we need to start down. I suck at math. No later than 30 miles from Norwich.
United 721, climb and maintain level 38.
So, no later than 30 miles from Norwich are we going to start down. That way it gives us a 5-mile buffer to cross that and slow down at 250 knots. Now, ATC may slow us down or descend us early. That's fine, but we need to be prepared in case they give us a descend at pilot's discretion. So, if they're descending at pilot's discretion, you need to know when that's going to be. Our first altitude is right there, Jewett, 11 at 250. So we're all set up. Now what we can do is, first and foremost, let's come check our fuel. Make sure it is balanced. So 777, we're looking good. Fuel tanks, temperatures are fine. We don't need anything there. We got system 1 off. That's good. That's Emory SOP. This should be on Gen 2. And this should be on Gen 2 Essential as well.
Air Canada 3844, connect New York Center 125.32.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the Boston ATIS.
See ya.
Boston Center, how you doing? Longitude 1126, heavy flight level 3900.
Longitude 1126,
Boston ATIS is information X-ray. Winds are 290 at 13, gust 20. Beautiful. But hey, we've got, after flying in Colombia for the last, week? It should be a walk in the park with winds 290 at 13 and 10,000 foot runway. Wow, it's warm down there. 32 degrees? What's going on in Boston? All the Bostonians are probably melting.
Approaches
are being conducted 27 ILS and 22 left. Wait, what? Approaches being conducted.
United
ILS
1983, 123.75.
So, looking at Boston.
I'm sorry, say again.
Left is normal. Beautiful. If they give us
3844 New York Center 125.32.
7,000 foot runway, and we could go straight to the cargo. Where's cargo? Oh, no, cargo's over here, right? North cargo. Oh, that'll be a hell of a taxi. We'll just take 22 left because I need the extra 10,000 feet of runway to get a smooth landing. So we'll go Boston, approach, ILS 22 left. We're getting ahead, right? We're getting ahead. Minimums are going to be 200 AGL. Scroll that up there. And this is a pretty standard ILS. Boston, you always have 76 hours to set up for the approach when you come down the vectors for the arrival. So I'm not too worried about that. But I'm going to leave it on this page. And now we're chilling. Now we are chilling. I kind of like this view the best with the 72s. You get all the engines. Okay, now I can look at the chat. Hey, we still have chat here. Cool. Also, 1 nautical mile for every 10 knots. Yes, that's also 1 nautical mile, 10 knots, slowing down, right? So if we're coming down at 300 knots and we got to slow to 250, we need at least 5 miles. So that'd be 50 knots, right? So that 30 buffer is pretty good. Hold on, I got a text here. Are these airports that only do RNF?
Emory 357, I've got admitted routing into Boston when you're ready.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, ready to copy, Emory 357.
Emory 357, you can still track direct Norwich, but after Norwich, join the Norwich 7 arrival.
Okay, after Norwich 7 arrival for Emory 357, thanks. Alright, so as expected as initially there, I was kind of surprised they let us do the wounds. So let's change this to Norwich 7. We'll make it big. A little bit more work on this one. There's Kennedy. We're going direct Norwich, though, so we're picking up pretty close in. So actually not terrible, really. And then we get radar vectors. So this is actually not much. It's actually less to think about. We still have an 11,000 at Providence, though. We have Providence already tuned in, 15.6 in the standby nav 2, right? 15.6. We can put standby nav 1. 15.6 because we know we're going to need it when we get there. 15.6 are both standby. Both Norwiches are up and active. No cross radial restriction, but it's going to be a 083, which looks like it'll be a slight left turn out of here once we hit the VOR. And same altitude, 11,000. Now we'll just call it 30 miles from Providence, which is 20 miles from Norwich. So 10 miles from Norwich now is when we're going to start down. So 10 out, we'll start down, if not already.
I tell you what, I'll get a handoff for you
and we're
here
looking
shortly,
good.
and he'll get you lower.
Piece of cake, just a walk in the park. Just a walk in the park, Kazansky. Technical question, oh boy, is the generator output dependent on engine power, and how is the output? So Dale, that's a great question.
Maintain level 240.
Hold on, let me text my wife back real quick.
American 2003, connect Boston Center 134.7.
24-7, good day, sir.
Good day. Boston Center, American 1843 with you, 270.
So there's actually...
American 1843, Boston Center.
On the generators. It's called a, what is it, a CSD?
So American 1843?
Do we have CSDs in the 727?
Yes, sir, American 1843.
So there should
American
be...
1843, where are you?
For lack of better words, some airplanes call them CSDs, constant speed drive.
Flag.
And what a constant speed drive does is it takes variable
American 1843,
engine, here we go, generator drive.
4.0.
So we got generator drives right here, AC generator drive, low pressure lights, or IDGs, integrated drive generators. So these pieces of equipment will take variable engine output and allow the output from the engine to be a constant electrical current. So 28 volt, 300 hertz, or no, I'm sorry, 300 hertz, whatever, 400 hertz, chemtrails knows, whatever it is. It depends. This one's, these are the temps here, looking fine. You can actually see the hertz and amps on the electrical page. So right now we are...
Boston Center, good afternoon. American 2003.
400 hertz, three-phase, something like that. I can't remember, and I don't really know what it is in the 727. But it's these pieces of equipment that allow that constant energy output. Now, these pieces of equipment can fail, and there's a real easy acronym. Almost everybody learns it on their first type ride. It's called HOT. When do you ever turn off a generator drive? And that's when you either hot oil or high oil temperature or low oil pressure. Those are the most common.
Emory 357, contact Boston Center 134.0.
340, Emory 357, so yeah.
So yeah.
Those are the most common reasons that you would have to disconnect an IDG, is a hot lock. That's just an acronym you learn early on your first type, and then you keep it. But that's a good question, and hopefully that answers it a little bit.
At 12,000, maintain 250 Kennedy, altimeter 29990, JetBlue.
All right, we're up on 34-0.
Aircraft 009, contacting your approach 128.12.
Airplane looks filthy, have you no pride. I love it. I love the dirt. I love it, man. Center, good afternoon, Emory 357, level 230.
Emory 357 Boston Center, roger.
Look at that. I almost said 220. This is why this altimeter got phased out, or one of the reasons. This is we're just off of it, so it's showing 22. It should be like 229, but we're really at 23. So you can see how you can misread that altimeter. That's one of the reasons they phase these out. Now that one looks a little bit dramatic. I think in real life this would be more of like you'd see the 3. Still, it wouldn't be a solid 22. It just what's that, like 5 feet off, 10 feet off.
Passing 14,000 to 17,000.
A very bad design for an altimeter. Very bad design for an altimeter. Didn't last too long.
Center 124.85.
Can you turn ATC down? Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. I had it way up for departure. I was freaking out.
American 4364, contact Boston Center 124.85.
Yeah, 400 hertz, 115 volt AC. Hot lock. Active chemtrail's got the hot lock too. I think they're setting you up for 27 with the arrival change. Very possible if they set us up for 27.
357. Emory 357. Contact Boston Center 124.85.
2485 Emory 357. 2485.
American 2145, contact Boston Center 124.85.
American 4364.
Is there a way to change? Probably not. The SATEC radio panel.
Alright, good.
2485. Because it's doing the little hertz at the end. Center, good afternoon. Oh, I'm echoing. Center, good afternoon. Emory 357, level 220. Why am I echoing? There we go. Let's put that over there.
What beacons here?
Centers, Emory 357, level 230.
Emory 357, Boston Center, roger. Are you signed to speed by chance?
Negative, what do you need?
Emory 357, so to maintain level 190 and maintain an airspeed of 280 knots, please.
Alright, 280 knots and descend flight level 190, Emory 357.
4364. I actually just had somebody disconnect in front of you. I'm going to speed you out.
Alright, 190. Auto throttle's coming back. We're not supposed to use it for climb descents.
American 4364, you copy that?
4364 from 300 or greater.
American 2145, please.
I'm going to slow down here, and then once we hit right about 280,
American 2145.
we'll disengage the altitude hold.
Boston Center, roger. Are you direct Pro V?
We'll do an IIS hold.
Direct Pro V on the free arrival.
I want to see. We're not supposed to use auto throttle really other than cruise. I want to see how it handles this here. It seems like it's doing okay, but just remember, I'm only going to do it on this one here. This auto throttle on the 7.2, if equipped, and yes, there were some 7.2s with this, it was only really authorized for a cruise flight. So don't want to be climbing and descending and doing approaches with this auto throttle. This is a very, very, very rudimentary autopilot, or auto throttle system. The thousands and 10,000 snap on full needle rotations. So we're changing it even if it's a little. I got it. No worries, A-Rot. Yeah, so I see. So it's got to be full needle rotation. I see what you're saying.
And 4364.
Okay, here we go. Look at live chat. We're 4 miles. We're 6 miles out. As soon as we cross Norwich.
357.
082.
I'm sorry, I missed. You're direct to Norwich there?
Affirmative. We're direct Norwich. 280 knots assigned now. Descending flight level 190.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
No worries. All right, 083 is going to be our course line.
Boston, Double 1118, Boston. Good afternoon.
All right, so 083. Now what I need to do is come off of aux nav. Now, turn knob.
United 1298. You want us to send
heading
via the Robert 3 arrival?
American 2145. Contact Boston.
I've got my heading bug back. There we go. That looks good. 1,000 to level off. Auto. Oh, that's altitude hold. Turn that off. Okay, there we go. We're capturing nav loc.
American 2145. American 2145.
Doing a little less turning here, but it's least to my worries. All right, we've captured the 083 course. Auto throttle is still engaged. Speed's coming back up. That looks good. All right, we're tracking outbound 083.
Going 357 cross Providence to maintain.
And then it's going to be 082.
And Boston altimeter.
Or correction, 074. All right, hey, we're looking good.
Sorry, Emory 357, Cran to maintain 11,000, 2984.
Cross. You mean Providence? We're on the other one. What's it called? I can't remember. We're on the Norwich 7 for Emory 357.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like they. I think they may have updated the arrival, and yeah. So that's my thing. Yeah, it's going to be Providence at 11,000, please.
All right, cross Providence 11,000, Emory 357. Providence 15-6 chat.
Cran. Yeah, you should have Cran, and it does say on the chart cross Cran at 11 and 270. Do you have
he
Cran?
does. Yeah, I'm sorry. I see that now. It was just a little bit too far over on my D board. We saw Cran. You want Cran at 11?
Yeah, if you can give me Cran at 11 and 270 knots, that'd be excellent.
Cran 11,270 knots. We'll do it. Emory 357. All right,
American
Cran.
364. You can delete all speeds on the arrival and descend via
This
the
is
robot
crazy.
through Oliver.
So Cran is 15 miles from Providence.
American 4364.
American 2145. Are you still on this frequency?
We need what? 8 miles, 8, 16, 24 miles. It's 15 miles from Providence. We're 15 miles from Providence right now. That's 30. We need to slow 10 knots. We're getting close, so we're going to slow down.
Center American.
We're actually going to start down here very soon. So we're going to set 11,000.
American 2120.
And he gave us, once you get that clearance, I mean, you can go down a little early. It's not going to hurt anybody. So 11 is set. Let's go ahead and do 270 on the speed first, because that actually worked out good. I wouldn't recommend doing this all the time,
I'll have the instruction in just a little bit,
but this is really helping me out here with the ATC and traffic. So we're doing 270 there. Now we're set up. 11 is selected. Let's go ahead and arm you IAS hold at 270. We're coming on down. After we're going to hit Cran 270 at 11,000. Providence will be 074. We've already passed that, so let's go ahead and set 15.6 on this one here. 15.6, and that should be course 074. We're a little bit off. Here it comes. Here comes that 074.
Emory 357, contact Boston approach on 120.6.
120.6, Emory 357, sir.
JetBlue 1118, let's speed you up here, give me 300 knots.
I'm really sorry that I'm not reading chat today, guys.
2120, give me 200.
This is just one of those things where I said, you know what, I want to do it because I love the 7.2, but it's going to be a lot of work. I hope you're at least enjoying it. All right, 20.6 is up. We're 17.9. Let's go ahead and hit magic barrel ref key. It's not changing yet. Maybe we got to go through 17.5. Let's come over a little bit. We're a little off course. That's correct. And we have information X-ray. Approach, good afternoon. Emory 357. We're 17.3, descending cross Cran 11,000, 270 knots with X-ray.
Emory 357, Boston approach. Expect ILS 22 left.
We'll expect ILS 22 left, or Emory 357. All right, there's 2 from flag. It's freaking out. 074.
126.5, FedEx 1300.
074 is set. We'll set our heading right there so we kind of have an idea. All right, that looks good. We're nav low. And Cran is at 15 miles. We're 10 miles from it. We're 5 miles, 5,000 high. Or no, 4, 8, 12. We're actually looking pretty good. Magic barrel ref. 2985 is set. Okay. I'm going to turn my sim sounds up a little bit.
Approach American 4365.
All right, you tracking where we are? So we are past Providence. To cross Cran, we can expect radar vectors. That's really going to help. Oh, I hate that. If I right-click on the chart, it does that. So be careful not to do that. 074 after Cran, we get a vector that's really going to lighten up our load. We'll expect this. The freak is 110.3. We're not using anything else right now, so let's set 110.3 here. And for standby nav 2, do we need anything else? Maybe on the go around, if we have to go around. Boston, there's a hold off of the Boston VOR, so let's put that in nav 2, 12.7. 12.7.
Speed 95 to left, heading 360.
Just in case we have to go missed.
That's 360,
That'll be the Boston VOR.
711 is 210 knots.
Down to 210 knots, 711.
Yeah, 43 meters to 210 knots.
Do you have any tips before starting on a 2-year ATPL integrated course? If in Europe, if that helps. Frederick, start. Someone asked this the other day.
Emory 357, descend to maintain 11,000.
Passing 14.6 for 11,000, Emory 357. All right, let's go ahead and do auto throttle off. Pick up this descent a little bit.
Boston approach,
We're a little late there. We passed a little high, so that's an ASAP. Hey, someone file an ASAP. That's why you shouldn't use that auto throttle. It was doing a good job of maintaining speed, but I needed more descent rate. We're 15 miles. We just basically passed Cran, because Cran's at 15.8, and we're 13.8.
95 connect approach, 118.25.
A little over 2,000 feet high.
1825, speed 95 feet.
American 711 connect approach, 126.5.
That's the worst thing I do today. I'll be alright with it. Alright.
American 2145 reduced to 230 knots.
Tower Ray, what's up, man? Bad streaming airplane equals very fun. Exactly. It's not even a... I wouldn't say a bad streaming airplane because having the crew manager here is such a help, especially for after takeoff, before takeoff, and all that stuff.
43 descending via the road box.
Flying into a complex airspace with a lot of traffic.
1843 Boston approach,
It's demanding. It's very demanding. But we're doing okay. We're a little hot. We violated the Cran crossing, but like I said, no harm, no foul. Hopefully, I didn't hear him giving any TCAS alerts to anybody, so.
American 2145, turn 10 degrees right.
We'll just file that ASAP away and blame it on the airplane.
10 degrees right, maintaining 5,000 American.
The first officer was using the... We actually should have a heading here, right? Or are we supposed to maintain this 074? No, we'll just maintain the 074. Get that power back in there. That, and what's crazy is I love it. I love it and I hate it. I love how accurate the airplane is quiet on the inside, because you have to be monitoring your engine instruments. You have to put it in your scan.
2145 reduced to 210 knots.
But I also hate it because I love being able to hear the engine spool up. It really helps you with situational awareness. But it's realism, right? So MD-80, 727, even the MD-11, from what I've heard, is pretty darn quiet from up front. Especially at these lower power settings.
Except the ILS runway 27 approach to hold short of runway 22 left.
We cannot do the hold short, but we can do the 27 approach if you need it for Emery 357.
And in disregard that, expect ILS 22 left.
We'll expect ILS 22 left, Emery 357. So, we are not authorized land and hold short here at Emery Worldwide. So, landed...
357, 8,000, maintain 250 knots.
Center maintain 8,250 knots, Emery 357. I'm going to just use this bug for reference. Bring the power back. 8,000 is set. But yeah, land and hold short instruction. I don't want to run the numbers on it right now. I'm not comfortable enough with the airplane. I'm sure we could probably do it, but I'm just going to say unable. If we got to taxi longer, that's fine. All right, so here we go. We're 250 down through 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our lights on. We'll do our flows here now. We don't need DFO for this. We'll get all our lights on. That looks good there. Landing altitude set. Altitude, it's an auto. All right.
United 1298, back to reduce it to 250 below 10.
250 knots.
United 1298.
And this is where you get the super vector. So you feel like this happens every time in Boston. It's so realistic. You're like, oh man, we're almost there. For some reason, every time you fly into Boston, you get on these vectors out here, and it seems to take forever.
That's at 247 Boston.
I had about 3 feet runway incursion when I missed an exit at wet pavement lasso on 22 left on a Boston event. Boston. So speaking of, let's go ahead and do some landing data.
Emery 357, turn left heading 020.
Left turn 020, Emery 357. All right, this is really good.
030, sorry.
030, Emery 357. All right, 030, I like being on heading. So now we're freed up. So turn knob, heading, select, altitude is armed. So now we can just set up our needles for the approach. We don't need this anymore. Very easy. 110.3 and 215. 110.3 And I'm actually going to put
United
110.3
12,
standby.
turn right, heading
I'm going to leave the
080,
Boston
maintain
VOR
8,000.
active on nav2 just so we have a distance to Boston. Final approach course will be 216 degrees. We'll spin you around.
Boston approach, Plutona 17 descending via to Roebuck for your
Watch that
arrival.
speed's coming back. Power up a little bit. 216.
Expect ILS 22 left.
216. We're on a heading. Our nav radios are freed up. I got number 1 set up for the ILS. I got Boston DME in here just on number 2 for now. And that's it. Now you can actually relax because everything's in ATC's hands. All you got to do is maintain speed and altitude and you should be good. All right, we're 8,000 feet, 250 knots, a little bit slow correcting. We'll get rid of the chart. Oh, no, we actually need to do landing data and bugs. So we'll come over here. How's our flight log? We're pretty much balanced. Center tank's actually a little bit... Yeah, we need to burn some from the center, but...
080 to maintain 8,000.
Boston, we're doing a flaps 40 landing.
4,000 American 1843.
8,000.
Set EPR and set speeds. VAP is 131.
Boston approach, American 1329 with you.
American 1329, Boston approach, ILS 22 left.
ILS 22.
No, it doesn't understand smooth very much. And actually, Dale, it's much smoother when you use vertical speed. And the pitch reference.
To hold short 22 left.
Like if you do vertical speed and then you just roll it over, which would be a very common method in the real airplane. I flew Citations with a very similar style autopilot, not you know like this with all these different knobs, but with a selector and a vertical speed wheel.
Turn right, heading 080.
Was that for us?
Right,
nope.
080 to 247.
And it is easier to use vertical speed, but for some reason in the sim, for me it's just, I feel like it's less of a workload to just move my thrust levers because I'm already moving them.
Left.
But it's a little less jerky too in the sim.
040, instead of maintain 5,000.
Wiggin, good to see you, man. Wait
040
till you're less task saturated. Wondering about flight characteristics. Former 72 told me the plane's snappy and roll, but fairly stable in pitch. Has the model.
Emery 357, turn left heading 360.
Left turn 360, Emery 357. Run the little crossing here.
United 1298, turn left heading 020.
I'll tell you what, winging it with my Bruner yoke with force feedback.
Maintain 5,000.
Send 5,000, Emery 357. With force feedback, I've pretty much encapsulated that exactly, and I'm pretty happy with it. I've heard from some people that they love the way it flies, and I've had 1 or 2 people say it seems a little bit rubber bandy in pitch. But for me, using force feedback, it makes it's cheat mode. Slow to 210, Emery 357. So, you know, for me, when I'm flying this with this profile and force feedback, it's awesome, man. I feel like it is snappy and smooth. I don't need altitude hold is off. Run heading mode. Looks good. I messed up the final approach course. What was it? It was 215. No, we got it back. 215.
American 2120. Can you accept the ILS from like 27?
We're doing a IS hold though, so
American
we'll jump down.
Rod here. You can expect ILS 27 to hold short 22 left.
Expect ILS to short 2 left.
You have the Bruno 2 winging it. I will
expecting
upload this profile.
Right,
I haven't uploaded it because I forgot all about it, but I've been tweaking this profile since early access. I'll upload my 727 profile to the
Emery 357 to left heading 330.
Left turn 330, Emery 357. I like that he's giving me headings that match with my not like 340. You gotta look really close.
360.
All right, 1,000 to go. We got to slow to 210 here. He's gonna get mad, and this is where you'd have a problem doing IAS hold. How do you not get upset when you have a bad landing?
2120 to maintain 5,000.
Because when you have thousands, definitely tens of thousands of landings, you know you're going to have some bad ones, man. You just got to hope you have more bad ones. You have to hope you have more good ones than bad ones. Short memory, man.
United 1298
good pilot, you got to have a short memory when appropriate. You screw something up, even in this scenario.
357 contact approach 126.5.
26.5, memory 357. even in this scenario, like we're flying, let's just say this was real life, and, you know, you missed that restriction, that crane restriction, right? Oh, dang it, I missed it. Now you can't just sit there and dwell on it. Be like, oh, I have to file an ASAP because you missed that restriction. You can't sit there and dwell on it because you're going to miss.
Heavy box approach hello.
You're going to miss what's happening next, right? So you got to have a short memory where appropriate. Forget it, get on the ground, and then deal with it. Approach Emery 357, level 5,210 knots.
Aircraft calling, call sign only, please.
Emery 357.
Emery 357, Boston approach, hello. FedEx 22 Heavy, actually, let's do this the opposite way. FedEx 22 Heavy, maintain 210.
Maintain that 210.
This guy's really busy.
American 711, reduce speed to 170, turn right heading 310, and you can expect to turn back toward the airport in about 2 miles.
Hey, from right to 170.
All right, flight recorder is ready. Make sure you spam the
United 43, turn left heading 250.
Once we get on the approach here. This is so
sounds
much fun.
a correction, FedEx 13 Heavy, contact tower 132.22.
As wild as this has been, this is so much fun. I freaking love this. We're pretty much at, we could go
FedEx 13 Heavy, Boston approach.
Save the fuel.
FedEx 13 Heavy, Boston
you can
approach.
go all the way flaps.
FedEx 13 Heavy, why are you turning off the localizer right now?
Ruh-roh.
The aircraft is bugging. FedEx 13 Heavy.
Take control.
I'm gonna have it under control in a sec here.
Don't ever let the airplane fly you. Don't ever let the airplane fly you. Is that clipping on the midboard slat? Clipping on the midboard slat. Clipping.
United 1983, turn right heading 250, join the runway 22 left localizer.
The FlyJ Sim had that as well, and forever I thought that's what it's supposed to look like. But I think that is clipping. Because it's flexing right there, and the slat can't, or is not flexing with it. But for forever, I thought that's what it looked like because the FlyJ had the same thing, and then I saw
FedEx
this.
13 Heavy, my apologies. I was having issues with the sim.
It is clipping air. Okay, so yeah, it's got to be. But once they pop out, it's not there.
FedEx 13 Heavy, contact tower 132.22.
Oh, it's juicy, man.
122.22, FedEx 13 Heavy.
All right, let's get that in the standby. 122.22 was tower? That doesn't sound right. What's tower free? 132. 132. 3222. 32. I'm setting it up on my radio so we can just flip the switch.
American 4364, turn left heading 300.
3225. So we have to do those little flip over. 3222.
American 4364, turn left heading 300.
300, American 4364.
Oh, look at that guy right there. Gosh, the 727 is such a good looking airplane. Come on. It's going to give us a turn here any second.
FedEx 22, turn right heading 250, rejoin the runway 22 left localizer.
Okay, 250, rejoin the localizer 22 left FedEx.
Either they're multi-crewing or that's a different FedEx that got off the localizer.
1000 heading 015, speed 210. Echo Whiskey 357, turn left heading 250, join the runway 22 left localizer.
Left turn 250, join the 22 left localizer, confirm Emery 357.
Affirmative.
All right, he said Echo Whiskey. All right, 250, join
American
the load.
711, turn left heading 14, correction, turn left heading 130.
We were going to fly through it.
Left,
Let's go autopilot off. Remember where cargo is.
Echo Whiskey 357, turn left heading 190, rejoin the runway 22 left localizer.
190 to rejoin 22 left localizer, Emery 357. I'm going to roll that bank in there. Bank angle check. That was a late vector. Watch that altitude.
American 2145, Texas 7 vector.
American 2145, turn left heading 270.
190 to rejoin.
Left heading 270.
I think he still wants us at 210. Here it comes really fast. Let's go back to about 215.
FedEx 42, correction 22 heavy, 3 miles from Focus, descend and maintain 3,000 until established, cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach.
Must be a little bit of a crosswind here.
Between 3,000 to established, cleared ILS 22 left, FedEx 42.
As you notice, as soon as I turned back, it stopped coming in there.
Approach United 1298, hello.
Must have a little bit of a crosswind. Actually, we could check that on our SEVA.
Echo Whiskey 357, 10 miles from Focus, descend and maintain 3,000 until established, cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach.
3 tel established, clear ILS 22 left approach, Emory 357. All right, 3 tel established.
Maintain 170 knots until Focus.
170 to Focus, Emory 357. All right, 170.
American 711, turn right, heading 250, join the runway 22 left localizer.
Right 250, we'll join 22 left.
American 4364, turn left, heading 190.
Left 190, confirm.
Affirmative. United 43, turn left, heading 190.
3 tel established, you said, right?
FedEx 491, turn right, heading 090.
090, FedEx.
Stiff gusty crosswind from the right. Well, that would make sense. Recording is on. 170 knots.
Approach United 1298, hello.
Glide
FedEx 22, contact tower
132.22,
132.22.
FedEx 22, over.
American 711, turn right, heading 250, join the runway 22 left localizer.
A firm, right 22.
Runway's in sight,
apologies.
22 left.
22 left, right 711.
No problem, thank you. Maintain 170 knots until advised.
A firm, we keep it 170, right 711.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's run the crew manager approach checklist.
United 43, turn left, heading 120.
So, I think, is this
American 4364, turn left, heading 120.
120, American
can't
43.
capture the slope on the flight.
FedEx
deck
491 heavy, turn right, heading 180.
180, 491.
We're pretty much on the Loken glide slope. This should turn green here. I don't know if it will actually capture
Echo Whiskey
it,
Whiskey 357 at
That's us.
Focus, contact tower 132.22.
Focus over to tower Emory 357. So, Focus, which is at 1,700 feet or 4.4 from the load.
American 711, 1 miles from Focus. Maintain 4,000 until established. Cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach.
Gear down.
Maintain 4,000 still established, cleared ILS 22 left. American 711.
American 849, turn right heading turn right heading 090.
Right 090, American 849.
Take this capture.
American 2145, turn left heading 180. United 43, turn right heading 190, join the runway 22 left localizer. American 4364, turn right heading 250, join the runway 22 left localizer.
250, join 22 left, American 4364.
American 4364, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 4364.
Approach, good afternoon, Prime Air 4211, 6000, heading 015.
I got a little high there doing the wing views.
Echo Whiskey 357, contact tower 132.22.
Tower Emory 357. Sir. He told me I had Focus.
2523, join through to left, hold short of 22 right. Mother tower 128.8.
Over 28, join
33 left, hold short of 22 right, American 2523.
Catching up to that glide slope. Target afternoon, Emory 357, ILS 22 left.
Emory 357, Boston Tower, runway 22 left, continue traffic crosses downfield.
Oh, please don't make me go around. All right, 22 left, continue, Emory 357. Y'all calm down. He said at Focus. Focus was just inside of Fort. Focus isn't until right now. Now is Focus. Y'all just calm down. I got you.
American 2120, Boston Tower.
Again.
Runway 27, continue. Traffic is holding in position on the runway.
All right, runway's in sight. Replay's on. Recorder is on, confirm. Do you have a split flap? Wingnut, that's a bug with the indicator.
American 1843, haul it across, join Mike.
Cross to the left, join Mike, American 1843.
We noticed that before.
Foxtrot, 57 Foxtrot, cross 22 left at Charlie, hold short 22 right.
Cross 22 left at Charlie and hold short 22 right.
Y'all look good.
No delay, break, November 53 Foxtrot, cross runway 22 left, hold short of 22 right.
Gosh, you really need to keep it spooled with flaps 40.
Hold short 22 right.
No wonder they had a flaps 40 lockout.
1,000.
All right, 1,000.
1843, make that left on the mic.
We're not clear to land
Left
yet.
on the mic, American 1843.
Emery 357, 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 22 left, runway 357.
American 2128,
There's our
runway
landing clearance,
27, clear to land, hold short runway 22 left.
Oh, geez, we got someone else that has to land 27, hold short of 22 left. That's a threat. Threat air management. Look at this wind coming in here.
And 57 Foxtrot, hold short runway 22 right, ground, correction, monitor tower
Jeez, look at this
128.8.
crab, y'all. Speed.
28.8.
Number 53 Foxtrot, hold short 22 right, monitor tower 128.8.
400.
Gosh. Wind check. Gotta pull a wing nut here.
November 53 Foxtrot, read back, hold short runway 22 right, monitor tower.
Man, came through a
128.8.
massive increase and then a sink there.
November 53 Foxtrot, Boston Tower.
Landing.
R2 Foxtrot, hold short to the right.
Look at this crosswind.
Monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
50. Monitor Boston Tower 128.8. 52 Foxtrot.
American 1843, right on Bravo, short of the approach,
Get that
monitor
wing
tower
down.
128.8.
I
Right,
can't
Bravo,
get that
for
right
the
wing
approach,
down.
American and monitor tower
Spoilers.
128.8.
Oh my gosh.
And tower right to 11, with you, island.
American 711 Boston Tower, the wind 30013, gusts 1922 left clear lane, you're number 2, heavy triple on the rollout, caution wake.
We'll caution wake, we're number 2, to the left of the land right.
We'll take this next one here. Echo. Whew. Dude, right as we came, I want to see the replay on that, because right as we were in the flare, as soon as I straightened it out, we were going
357, turn right on, hold short of 22 right, monitor tower 28.8.
All right, hold short, 22 right, tower 28.8, runway 357.
Thanks, American 2120, exit at the end on the, actually just exit right on Echo and hold short 22 right.
All right, monitor 28.8, right turn Echo.
22 right, full length,
short, jeez. Stop the recording.
You're on, line up and west from line United 1233.
All right. Goodness.
Skyhawk,
We're
flight
here.
253 Echo Foxtrot.
Clean it up. Holding short of the right side.
November 57 and November 56 Foxtrot.
57 Foxtrot, cross runway 22 right, ground point 9, I see ya.
We need to figure out where we're going. We going to North Cargo? Isn't there a South Cargo?
Exit
Right
373, contact departure, good night.
Oh yeah, Cargo, South. Let's go to that, South Cargo.
American 1843, if you're with me, cross runway 4 left approach on Bravo, hold short of Kilo, ground point 9. Cross runway 4 left, the
Are those
approach at
Cape Airs
Bravo,
over
hold
there?
short of Kilo, and ground point 9, American 1843.
They put this here for Delta, this taxiway line here. Glass house, glass house. We're gonna go park next to
EWW
FedEx.
357, Boston Tower.
EWW. Go ahead, Emery 357.
Emery 357, cross runway 22 right, hold short Bravo, ground point 9.
Cross 22 right, hold short Bravo, ground point 9, Emery 357. .9, clear left, clear across, clear right, clear across, while my head's down and scrolling my .005 kilohertz radio, or whatever it is. 21.9. He said 21, right? 21.9? Yeah, .9er. Well, let's double check the right side, because that's where they'd be coming from. Clear right. Delta pilots would be very angry if they could read that. Jesus. That was Michael Williams. That wasn't me. It was Michael Williams. All right.
United
Bravo over the ground.
1283 heavy
is up.
And number 5 to Foxtrot.
I'm curious.
All right.
Will he get the
7
lights
Foxtrot,
after landing
Foxtrot, let's go
checks?
Alpha
What does he
short of
do?
November, please.
I've never done crew manager after landing check.
Alpha short November.
Clipper 302 heavy, cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left.
Oh my gosh, look, chat.
Cross 15 right, hold short 15 left for 302.
Clipper.
Delta 1748, follow the heavy
That just
Pan
made
Am
the stream.
74, cross runway
That
15
just made
right,
the
hold
stream.
short
A
runway
Pan Am
15 left.
74. Screw this.
I'll follow Pan Am Delta 1748.
Screw where I'm
Lufthansa
at.
420 heavy, give way to the Delta Airbus from
Drone
your
cam.
left and taxi Bravo, Alpha 1
Oh
Alpha.
my gosh, chat.
I'm going to say for the Delta and
Our day has been made.
Correction. Bravo, Alpha, Alpha 1.
Oh my goodness. Oh shoot, there's someone taking off right behind us. Who's this? Look at this. Oh, he just had a wing pod strike. This guy just had a wing pod strike.
Echo Nana.
Wing pod strike.
Ground, fight on the front of the axle. Right.
Alright,
So
Lufthansa
cool.
420 heavy, let's do this. Just taxi Bravo short as
Alright, did he get our lights? No, he didn't get our lights. I'll do all these.
Okay, hold short of Zulu for 40.
Austria 9203 heavy, push onto
Chemtrails,
Alpha
the $10
Approach.
super chat, my man.
Push on
Appreciate
the
you. Thank you so much for the support.
9202.
And now we can relax. Great job. That was a
November
lot of work.
53
But
Foxtrot,
handled it well,
Foxtrot,
dude.
turn
And hope
right
you
on
have a good rest of your
Alpha
weekend,
and
brother.
hold
Hey
short
man, you
November.
too, dude. Appreciate the support. Thank
Right
you
on
so much
Alpha,
for that
hold short November,
$10 super chat.
Clipper 302 heavy, cross runway 15
Really
left, monitor
appreciate it.
128.8.
Hope you have a good weekend yourself, man. Stay safe
Cross
out there.
15 left, monitor tower 2880.
Always a pleasure when you stop by, dude. Thank you.
Delta 1748 heavy, you're in sequence, or not heavy, Delta 1748, you're in sequence, cross runway 15 left, monitor 128.8, have a good day.
If I were Tower, I'd be so chill if you said you're admiring the
Tower
Clipper and I shouted you to move.
1748, great job.
More, are you controlling
November
today?
57 Foxtrot, Foxtrot,
Doing any
taxi
controlling
November,
today? Do we need to do a
Bravo,
second
taxi to
roll
parking,
somewhere?
have a good day.
It's only 4:30. That actually went much faster than I thought.
November, Bravo.
Every time I go to key the mic, someone keys it. I'm here plane
Emory
spotting.
357, Boston ground where you're parking.
We're going South Cargo, Emory 357.
Emory 357, keep your transponder on, please, taxi Alpha Kilo.
Alpha Kilo. We'll turn it back on. Emory 357. Sorry, FO had that.
American 1843, I'll get you
FO
rolling
shut
here in
off
just a
our
minute.
damn. He didn't turn our lights off, but he shut our damn transponder
November
off.
53
What was
Foxtrot,
the clearance?
Foxtrot,
What was
taxi
the clearance? What was the
November,
clearance?
Bravo.
Did he say Alpha Bravo? He said Alpha Bravo, right?
American 1843, taxi, let's do Bravo.
FO shuts the
taxi
transponder
Bravo,
off.
Echo, hold short
Now
out.
I look like a noob.
Bravo,
You
Echo,
can't be
hold short
coming
out.
in here in a 727 slant whiskey and then turn the transponder off on the
167
ground.
ready for
Come
taxi.
on, man.
United 167, Boston
We got
ground.
two boo-boos.
Bring it around to spot
We
7
didn't cross
and
Cran
I'll
at
get you
11.
rolling from there.
We shut the transponder off.
Roger
To be
that.
fair, though, I didn't.
JetBlue, yes, there you
I
are.
didn't
JetBlue
shut the
8357,
transponder
Boston ground. It'll be runway 22 right, taxi Alpha, hold
Alpha
short
Kilo?
November.
Oh, shoot. Well,
Alpha, hold short November.
we're right here. Alpha Kilo? We're on Kilo, right? Yeah, no, we did it right. We did it right. Scared me.
Lufthansa 420, taxi Bravo, Lima, Alpha,
Man,
and then
all this
as
work,
able,
I
you
feel
can
like we
taxi
need to do a
parking.
full shutdown just for full
Bravo, Lima,
purposes. But I don't know how state saving would work for doing a replay. Let's
Actually,
take this
hang on,
first
Lufthansa
left
420
here.
heavy, just hold where you're at, hold that.
Dude, I love cargo.
Yeah,
ops.
sorry, they pushed the other way, I just wasn't expecting
A
it. Lufthansa 420
saboteur.
heavy,
Hey, that's right. We could
just
use our
Alpha
saboteur
1 to
emoji.
Alpha, and then as able, you can taxi to parking.
Okay, I will just join the taxi to the, what is that? The east or something, yeah. Why would you do that? Anyway.
Love all the
I'll
vintage
do
stuff.
that.
Captain Chemtrails, that's actually Iveo, I believe. Iveo. Give me 1 second.
American
Let me
7
park here. I'll
West,
tell you what it
this.
is.
American 1843
I just did it before the stream. It's like vintage
American
and
711 pass
defunct is
behind the
what it's
company bus,
called.
taxi to parking.
Let me park and I'll pull it
Copy,
up.
we'll follow company down Echo to
But yeah, man, that's what I've been missing is the
JetBlue 8357
vintage
left
stuff.
November, cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left.
cross 15 left, hold short 15 right.
Ah, look at my camera view.
JetBlue 113 Boston ground, what's your gate?
Bravo 25.
Yeah, I was saying cargo was mid a few days ago. Did I say cargo was mid? I don't know. I just like not dealing with all the terminal stuff. Maybe I should just go fly at Atlas or something.
Lufthansa
look at that
420,
Clipper
sure,
taking
that's
off.
fine.
Are you kidding
So,
me?
Bravo Lima Alpha.
Look at that. Screenshot. Left window, split screen. Got it.
JetBlue 113 Boston ground, push
Are
on
you
Alpha.
kidding me?
on Alpha.
Is he doing a wing
2017
rock?
Boston ground, what's your gate?
That was so cool. That made up for shutting the
Bearing
transponder
2017
off.
Roger, push in the alley, discretion advised, ready for taxi.
Alright, let's shut the radio off.
A3.
And first and foremost, Captain Chemtrails. So the VMR file that I'm using for model matching, it's Iveo defunct airlines and Iveo vintage airliners, VMRs. Those are the two VMRs I'm using that's allowing us to see those, because I don't think FSLTL has any like retro stuff. So I loaded those in today. But wow, that was cool. That was cool. Let's see, is there a ready state? I don't even know. State on, no, so it's only on APU, GPU, so we can't like just spawn in with engines running, right? So we'll just leave the engines up. We'll do our replay. Let's go take a look around the airport though, shall we? We got FedEx landing there. Let's see, we got a Speedbed 777 here. We got a Jet Who in a Nets livery. Ew. We got some spiritual wangs. Look, we got a spiritual wangs in the pushback over here. A320 Neo. That's juicy. We got a United that's lost and parked at a JetBlue gate. Very cool. Let's go over here. There's some heavies over here normally. Delta 76. Oh, I should put you in full screen mode. There you go. You sleazy jet. There's Zippy Zapple. Ooh, we got JetBlue over here. Some Air Canada. We got Captain Canada and the 320. That looks like a 319. That's a 320 though. Actually, that's a messed up model because the 319 has this fairing door here. I think that's a wannabe 320, but it's almost a 319. Little interesting model situation happening. Over here we got an Austrian. Oh, this is cool, man. Austrian, what is this? 330? Is that a Neo? 330 Neo? Just a regular 330? We got a Lufthansa A300. That's so cool. Can you guys imagine an A300 from Just Flight and doing, what would it be like? We can do like, not Luxembourg, but basically Germany to Boston, crossing the Gulf with SIVA, or the Gulf, Jesus, I need to get off this thing. The Atlantic with SIVA. There's an Austrian 7.6. You're a long way from home, buddy. There's Captain Chemtrails right there. That's Captain Chemtrails, bird. 7576. Ooh. Here's the star of the show. This might be the Aero Civil Division from Brazil, or from Colombia, trying to find us. Very cool. I'm glad I got my traffic working. What's SIVA? Sorry, Delco INS 4. The Delco Carousel INS 4. I call it SIVA. But I know it's... I never had the opportunity to use them in real life. I don't even know. I think SIVA might just be a flight sim term. I don't know if the pilots who used the Delco INS 4 called it a SIVA in real life. I heard someone call it a SIVA and it just stuck, but it's the initials of the unit. There's that FedEx. Oh, hold on, we got to check out this American bare metal. I miss seeing the American bare metal. I never thought I'd say that because I never really cared about them when they were prevalent. But the American bare metal 7.3 is pretty sweet. All right, let's do a replay, shall we? Let's disconnect. Delco Carousel 4 Alpha. Yes. All right. Deep breath. Disconnect from there. I'm going to mute the sim for a second. Let's just mute the sim. Let's start the replay. We are disconnected, correct? Yep. Replay loading up. It's going to do some crazy nonsense here for a second. I'll come out to the wing view. Turn the sim back on. Load it in. Thank you, Loader Pilot. Guys, I appreciate all the support today and hanging with me and during this craziness of the stream. If my sim was at my own house, I would be doing another stream tonight. But I think we're cooking out some stuff tonight. I gotta get home, get the grills fired up. But I will probably be flying this on my other... Oh, I can't. I tried to install this on my other PC, but my PC at home is a different Microsoft account, so sucks. I would be flying this all night. I think we need to do a long haul in the 727. By long haul, I mean we should just fill it up and we'll do maximum fuel flight. I think what's the range? Like 5 hours? 5-something hours? I think conservative. We might need to stretch the legs on this and see how far we can take it. +1 for long haul. Buddy, we need to go back to Honolulu. Hey, Zippy, I don't know. Well, we could reach Honolulu in the 7-2, but not with cargo. Or could we do it with cargo? We could go LA, Honolulu in the 7-2. That might be kind of tight, Zippy. I don't know, because that's a headwind. We'd have to look at the winds. That might get a little tight. Put you in the up position so you're not freaking out. All right. San Diego, Honolulu. Oh, here comes the gear. Getting out of San Diego would be kind of tough. Yeah, MD-11. You know what? I gotta try the MD-11. Is there an FT-Sim sound pack for the MD-11 yet? I loaded in the other night, so there's something about the MD-11 cockpit. I think it's the sounds. For some reason, the sounds in the MD-11 cockpit make it feel soulless a little bit, or empty. Because I don't feel that way with the 777. I don't feel that way with the 727. It's hard to feel empty with the 727 because it's so hands-on. I mean, you're doing everything. But I got in the MD-11 the other night because Whiskey Throttle has made some fantastic liveries. I was checking out his Martin Air Cargo livery on the MD-11 is one of the best liveries I've ever seen. There's just something about it. I don't feel like it's alive. I don't know. But we might have to fly it again. We'll have to take a look at it. Alright, everything seems to have loaded in here. I'm going to speed it up because I want to see this crab on landing. This was a pretty bumpy arrival. Let's take a look here from the wing view for a little bit. We'll hear the engines fight. APA flew a 7-2 out of Honolulu. We can make it, I think, right? I don't know. If we take a lot of fuel, we should be fine. Because it's 5 hours. Yeah, we'll have to look into it. But yeah, Vega, I agree. For some reason, it just felt hollow. I don't know how else to explain it. Tri-Jet Sim Pilot, I'm right there with you, man. Pan Am on the passenger version. Yeah. 727 passenger version. Pan Am. It's going to be a while, though. You know, they've sent that. I think they were initially targeting November, but a lot of things can happen between now and November. You got another sim on the horizon, so we'll see. Got to enjoy it the way it is. More Emery. We're going to be back in Emery Cargo because I love this livery, man. Do you guys like this livery? I think this livery is pretty hot. I mean, look at this crab, chat. Look at this. Look at this. This was definitely a not flaps 40 landing. I should have been smarter than that. I should have done flaps 30. I was struggling there. Tom H, good to see you, man. Yeah, we're wrapping up, man. It was busy, but we did it. So I straightened it out, and then I was like, get that wing down, but then I needed the other wing down. I was still pretty much a greaser. Then it was just get her down. I thought we bounced. We didn't bounce. That actually looked pretty smooth. It got a little wonky. Hold it. Fighting that wind. I'd say mid 200s. Flying that nose down. Center line pretty good. I might put a little bit more curve in my rudder. My rudder seems a little bit sensitive. I might curve it out. Yeah, look at this. Let's watch it in half speed. Definitely should have went flaps 30 here. I just ran out of authority. I straightened it out, but I was too early. Look at that. And this is also Microsoft. So, this is a good teaching lesson. So, this is a problem with Microsoft, too. Right here. Now, in real life, straighten it out, pause it. In real life, the wind, since it's coming from the right, would be pushing the aircraft to the left. Okay? In real life, the airplane would be moving towards the left, and you would have to counter that with right aileron. That's how you get the upwind wheel first and the strong crosswind. But now this actually almost was perfect, but I was about 20 feet too high. I mean, because that is bang on straight. But watch what happens here as we go forward. You see how the airplane just continues to go the opposite direction? Because I have left rudder to straighten up, the airplane is going into the wind still. It's going against where the wind is blowing. That's a Microsoft issue right there. That's on every airplane. So my corrections are pretty much backwards. You'd have to have left aileron with a right crosswind to get back on centerline, which just doesn't happen. So that's just a Microsoft thing. And then I was like, all right, let's just settle her down, kiss it down. We were off centerline, but get right back on centerline. Fly the nose down. Don't let it slam down. We flew the nose down right on center line, so we got her under control. And I'm gonna set the camera for right here for the replay. And then I'm going to, I don't have, oh, that's actually a cool shot right there. I might do a screenshot just before touchdown. And let's go ahead and disconnect the camera. Karen, that's why all my crosswind landings are garbage. Yeah, they're not. It's a Microsoft thing, man. The wind, once you put your correction in, you can't. The wind doesn't blow you the right direction. So, all right, that's back there. That's here. Let's go back further. I'll let you guys enjoy it. Actually, I like the food. Do that. Put this in the up position. We'll stow the spoilers. And there we go. It dipped the wing instead of just pointing the nose. Yeah. So, what do you think about the new 330 teaser from Airsoft? I haven't even seen it, man. I haven't even seen it. I'm gonna have to go check it out. But 330 and Airsoft, I mean, wake me when it's out and I'll take a look at it. You know, because. It's been a long time coming. Alright, y'all. Somehow you ended up on the right side of the runway. Exactly. Totally opposite of the physics of the wind. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's been an issue since day one of Microsoft. But you get views like this. I mean, look at that. Look at that juice. Alright. Thank you all so much. Do you think we can hit 300 likes before we get out of here? There's still 300 of you watching. We're only 40 likes away. Smash that like button before we go, because I may not see you until Friday of next week. It might be a while. If I don't, I might muster up one more 727 stream tomorrow because I'm addicted to this airplane. But if not, it won't be till Friday. I'm off on vacation with the fam. So you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And, yeah, that's it. Is replay built in? No, this is Flight Recorder, my friend. Flight Recorder. Alright, y'all. Until next Friday, stay safe, stay healthy. I'm V1. We'll see you on the next one. Soup!